Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Everybody wants you to be humble when you great. But I know what I am and I know what they ain't. It's Dean. Philly, Chester.
You either gonna be a coward or live honorable. I say fuck judges, they dishonorable. When you a phenom, her head is phenomenal. This world cold, so I stay somewhere tropical. When you God's angel, shit get diabolical. Like saying I ain't one of the greatest, that's undeniable. Every beat I get on, you know I get maniacal. When you rely on them, they become unreliable. Damn, that's why jobs do 90 days. And my bars cold as an Alaskan cave. Soon as you tell Caucasians your ancestors slaves, that's when they give you praise in a higher wage. It's all a diversion to not see your worth. You keep coming in last, cause there's things that you ain't noticed first. I'm like the rent, no matter what, I'ma be the first. The devil real, I seen a junkie still ate granny purse. But God real, next day he had an overdose that made it worse. They give you presents, still your presents, gift and a curse. Most people only act godly in church. I stay grounded cause people that I love in the dirt. Got 3 daughters right now, I done gave life. Won't call you broke, I just say that you ain't saved right. Cause when you ain't fly, seem like everybody take flight. Your day ones, they a snitch on you the same night. Can't have leeches around cause they backbite. They'll get you pinched faster than a crab fight. Cause when you get a grip, you realize y'all ain't that tight. Okay, I'm sorry, young nigga, hey, that's life. Your father might not be around, it's my job to teach you. Just in case he ain't here like alopecia. My name Deem, how you doing? And it's nice to meet you. If they can, they'll cut corners like a slice of pizza. All for the cheese. Liars do shit you won't believe. That's why I feel the breeze, smoking blue cheese and Belize. I can't be fake here, so I gotta bob and weave. I learned the method, man, and I think that's all I need. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. If I get a deal, please don't be surprised. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. And I learned that the only limit is the sky.
Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Damn, niggas.
Best rapper alive.
Best rapper alive.
Philly, Chester. Take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck.
Nope.
The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate in a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. Can't make this up, it's all cosmetic. Truly believe nothing happens unless God let it. Y'all ain't used to nothing, it's cold. Jamaicans bobsledding, and the cool runnings, they throw pussy because I'm eye-catching. For insurance, be progressive while you progressing. Funny, he ain't like school, it died and became a lesson. And his daughter just learned the 1, 2, 3s, ABCs. But niggas out here with choppers and 2, 2, 3. Land under make believe. And money I have, anybody you wanna make believe. Give you the same feeling as little kids on Christmas Eve. I'm too gifted, I should take my spot right under the tree. Right degrees to the shit, that's why they sit in pity under me. They wonder why they still stink. Don't tell me how to think, you seen Frank Lucas with the mink. Try and be something that they not. TT at the bank, thinking that they really fucking with you was your first mistake. Relationships like tug of war, shit give and take. Could take her on no date, I'm getting money, had to make them wait. Milk conversation, stir it up, then want a handshake. That's the last straw. How can people be so damn fake? Why I came to give you something authentic, non-fiction. It's crazy how they bodies grew, but they minds didn't. Now no same niggas locked up with they mind prison. Defense conviction rate better than Steph free throw percentage. Every beat like the electric chair, murder you could witness. They got me feeling like Ali versus Sonny Liston. Then they get in jail and start bitching and wanna turn Christian. Deciding that they was important was your worst decision. That's bad news, the mechanic blaming the transmission. Funny how everybody break when you in transition. They want ball with you long as you assisting everybody on your team. Just don't become the piston. If you do, make sure that you the first pick. She tell me that she worth it, I really think she worthless. They claim a mistake, whole time it's on purpose. You thinking that you fucking with me, must be liquid courage, you heard? You take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck. The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck. The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate in a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate in a vanilla truck. Blaze the trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. It's Dame, niggas. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive.
What's the deal, y'all? Y'all can hear me now? Good morning, everybody. Big Block. What's the deal? What's the morning time, y'all? Forgive me. Shell, what's the deal? Y'all can hear me now? Just somebody put a thumbs up or something. Let me know y'all can hear me. Somebody put a thumbs up or something. Let me know we good. Yup, we good? Oh, all right, say no more. Hey, y'all know I ain't been, out of all the content creators, Deem has been one of them who hasn't been covering the Gervonta Davis case. You want to know why? Because I really don't care. That's on that man. The part I care about, though, y'all, is the lies. And I've been letting people rock. And I've been letting people go. But it gets to an all-time high. You got the Devin fans, the Shakur fans, the Bud fans, and not all of y'all, like Anthony Shell said. But I'm talking about the majority, though. Majority rules. Why do y'all keep saying this man is beating women? On Twitter, y'all, Donetta will tell you that's all they say. He's beating women. If you are saying Gervonta Davis is beating women, you's a fucking sucker. Gripping a woman up and beating her is two different things, and I think every woman in here will tell you that is definitely a difference. A girl I used to deal with, y'all, her ex-boyfriend really beat her up, bro. She showed me pictures, told me, Deem, I didn't even want to call you when it was going on because I was embarrassed. I'm talking about big eye, like big joint. Whole side of her face, swole, whole side of her face, done, punished. That's beat on. I ain't saying it got to be to that extent. But what's crazy about you niggas, hey, Kendra, what's crazy, and I'm a nigga who got 3 daughters. So you can't say nothing to me like I don't understand. What we not going to do is y'all be the moral police now. Hey, ladies, y'all ain't never jumped in a nigga face and called him bitch ass niggas and was poking his forehead and slashed his tires and burnt this coat. You ain't never did no fuck shit? Oh, you perfect. Hey, fellas, you ain't never grip a girl up ever. Then, nigga, I know your motherfucking dick is trash probably then. Two Cent, I do not believe that, but I'm gonna let 2 Cent rock with that. I would love to talk to Mr. 2 Cent. I would love to find out how true that is or not. Shout out to my own girl, Steve's in the building. Y'all the moral police now? Gripping a chick up and gripping a girl up by her neck and telling her, bitch, come here, stop playing with me. That's not the same thing as actually beating her up. Like what Kid Austin dad did, that's abusing a woman. We not gonna act like we not adults all of a sudden. 2 Cents, stop laughing at you. Kendrick, David, y'all chill out. Come on, y'all chill out. Because we know the truth, right? Y'all niggas' penis must be trash if ain't no girl ever felt that way. Girls is gangster. See, this is what I won't do is motherfuckers act like women are so this innocent, just this pure. It may start off that way when they my daughter's age. And let me be honest with you. My youngest daughter is a motherfucking bully. They not even that pure when they young. I can talk about my own daughter. My own daughter a motherfucking bully. And my middle daughter, she's sneaky. And my older daughter, she get a damn attitude. She a teenager now, y'all. So she gets damn attitudes. And I'm supposed to kiss her ass. That's basically how that's supposed to go with daddy. I see niggas really want Gervonta Davis to go to jail. That's the problem I got. The police said he didn't beat her up. This case, we talking about this case. The police said in the report he didn't put hands on her. They are saying he gripped her up, which is still battery. I don't think people know. If you spit in somebody's face, that's assault. If you flinch at somebody, that can be considered assault. If you yell too loud at somebody in a threatening manner, that can be considered assault. I don't even think y'all motherfuckers know the law. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know if you say you yell in somebody's face and poked it and got your finger over top of their head and say, nigga, you a bitch ass nigga, I'll slap the shit out you. That can be considered assault. G5 in the building. That niggas better read the law and stop talking this internet lawyer shit. Y'all niggas don't know nothing you're talking about. Homie. Y'all keep saying Gervonta Davis beat on women. His baby mom said he yelled at her and threw a box in the air. Remember a couple of months ago, y'all was saying the same thing. He beat women before this with this new girl. Remember what his baby mom said? And then that case just went nowhere. She said he yelled and he threw a box in the air. Nigga, we've all yelled at my baby moms. Nigga, I yelled at mine yesterday. Matter of fact, no, I didn't. I was about to. I just didn't respond. That's what happened. I just didn't respond. Beating on women is throwing a box in the air. The same baby mom that lied and said that he was putting that he was poke chill. The same girl that said he threw a box in the air and he was upset. Y'all know that's the chick that lied and said that. You know that's the chick that put poop on his toothbrush, right? Y'all was calling Gervonta Davis a woman beater when it come to find out when the babe was wound up putting poop on his toothbrush. Y'all niggas is jealous. Y'all niggas is haters, and that shit is sad, bro. The police in this recent report, when he first got arrested, they said Gervonta Davis didn't physically ball his fists up and beat her. Y'all love Sugar Ray Leonard. You might want to look at his past. Y'all love Dick Ryan Floyd and talking about Shakur the next Floyd. You better want to look at his past. I hate to bring this up. There's only one boxer that we got current today that is on camera physically hitting a woman. And I don't want to say his name because I don't even want to drag him into that. But his bitch ass fans, 100%. There's only one fighter I know for real, that is on camera actually beating a woman. And watch how they try to make excuses for that. I ain't never been in a situation like that ever. Y'all niggas is hoes, man. And that's how I know you a sucker. But when your baby mom lie on you, when your chick lie on you, nigga, you deserve everything you get. All you Shakur fans, all you Devin fans, all you Bud fans, when a chick lie on you, when you argue with your girl and she call the police and call you all types of bitch ass niggas and they tell you, sir, come on, you gotta step out, you gotta go. And I ain't gonna feel bad for it. Just no Dean don't give a fuck, nigga. Don't get online talking about how these females ain't shit and all that, nigga. You's a fucking sucker, nigga. Gonna be the same dudes that when if it come out and he get off, y'all gonna act like none of this never happened. Gervonta Davis, you really need to be suing all these motherfuckers that keep saying that you beat women. Gervonta Davis has never been convicted of beating a woman ever. He hasn't even been charged with beating a woman. This is the closest thing he's been to. Frequent said, one of my exes booted my cat down the stairs. I mean, she punted him, and I ain't even touched nothing but the 13th, 15th step. Women be crazy, but feminine energy for men is unacceptable. 100%. Frequent, we ain't talking about his tenderism. I agree with Frequent completely. Gervonta showing up to her job, putting her in that putting himself in that situation. That's a completely different thing now. Is Gervonta a little tender? 100%. That don't mean he a woman beater though and should be in prison. The thing is, I know a lot of you niggas is tender. Gervonta Davis is not the only one. And I really wanted to talk to you niggas' baby moms. I know if y'all talk to my baby moms, they gonna say some crazy shit. Just talk to me and let me tell you the crazy shit that she ain't gonna tell you. And then she gonna sit there and look stupid and be like, all right, can we not do this? But that's man shit. Y'all niggas really want him to go to jail. Y'all want him to go to prison. I see niggas saying Tank's a woman beater. Devin fans. Didn't Devin baby mom say the same shit about him? But the Tank fans running around here saying Devin's a fucking woman beater, it still hasn't been proven yet that Devin is or isn't. When Devin baby mom say he threw her down and punched her in the stomach, was I out here running around here talking about Devin's a fucking woman beater? I still don't call Shakur a woman beater when we got Shakur on camera beating women. Literally. I'm going to say that again. Was Dame out here talking about Devin's a fucking woman beater when his baby mom said he punched her in her pregnant stomach in front of their kid and threw her down the steps? Did I say that he was a damn woman beater? Did I run with that because she said that? There's only one boxer we got that I know of that is on camera beating a woman. What I won't let people do is be the moral police. What I won't let people do is be the moral police. If you're a Shakur fan, you shouldn't be speaking on this at all. Shakur literally should have and probably should have went to jail for assault on a woman. Literally. And I don't care if he was trying to fight her dude. There was no reason to try to hit the woman. So you can say, well, we was trying to beat up her dude. Shakur stole off on her. I ain't never balled my fist up and stole off on a woman a day in my life, no matter how much shit they was talking. So go ahead, Shakur fans. Y'all shut the fuck up. I ain't never balled. Bro, I had my baby moms do some of the most egregious shit. I guarantee my baby moms have done whatever that lady did to Shakur in that damn parking lot or that gas station, wherever they was at. I can guarantee you my baby moms did 10,000 worse. And I ain't never beat her ass. So give me the excuse. Shakur fans, y'all shut up and don't say nothing. But it wasn't Shakur fans that had me talking about this today. It was the Devin fans. Bro, how y'all talking about abuse to women when y'all niggas dick ride Bill who say he used to be a pimp? Tell me what's more abusive to a woman than pimping her out. What's worse, y'all grabbing a chick by her neck saying, bitch, come here? Or actually being a pimp and putting women on the track? And y'all know what Oakland, California is known for. Wasn't people saying that Devin Haney's mom was one of Bill Haney hoes? Ain't that the rumor that Devin mom was one of Bill Haney hoes, but she just wound up getting pregnant? That's why he was never with Devin mom? Tell me what's more abusive to a woman than pimping her out. Steve said exploiting women for $500, Alex. Gab 2 said talk that shit. But that's about once I say chill out before I body slam your ass and she respond, do it, nigga, I know I've met my match. Now I gotta call my sister. Who we talking about, bro? Y'all niggas is suckers. Y'all really want this man to go to prison over some boxing and shit? Devin and Shakur is not getting his spot no matter what. Accept it, niggas. Devin and Shakur will never be the face of boxing, nigga. It's over. It's over. Accept it, nigga. Y'all favorite boxers will always be considered great boxers, Hall of Famers. They will never be as remembered as Gervonta Davis. Accept this, nigga. Devin, Shakur, Bud, Crawford won't be remembered more than Gervonta Davis. Accept it. That's why Bud got to keep being everywhere. He got to keep being seen. I swear to God, y'all, if Bud just wasn't Saul no more, wasn't around Shakur, wasn't doing interviews, we wouldn't give a fuck about Bud Crawford. We wouldn't talk about Bud Crawford. Talk about him for what? He didn't even give me the best career, in my opinion. Because the things y'all value, I don't value. Nigga, who was his first? A Gongo. Yeah, you're undisputed at 140. Nigga, it was against a Gongo, though. The fuck? And Gongo is not better than fucking Mario Barrios. Fuck is we talking about? Let's check what the fucking Gongo did after after Bud Crawford. No, but you give a fuck about what I think, multiverse. Now get your bitch ass out of here. But you care. Bud do care what niggas say on the internet because he get on interviews and repeat what niggas say about him on the internet. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna say this again. Oh, for that dick rider multiverse, Bud do care what niggas say on the internet because he said that's part of the reason he retired. Y'all ain't gonna give me credit anyway. He repeats what he heard on the internet, which means he cares. Stupid. You think Bud care what you niggas say? Bud literally said he cares what niggas say. Fuck is you talking about? Nothing, CEO Tunes. You ain't missed nothing, bro. You ain't missed nothing, gang. I'm just up here talking about how niggas really want Gervonta Davis to go to jail, and it's crazy to me. Someone woke up on his period this morning. I'm about to drop this link. Hey, Dolomite, since you such a man, turn your camera on, hit this link, and come tell me that yourself. See, this is what we do. We gonna bring holes out of niggas. If I'm on my period, then you show me what a real man like. Hit that link and turn your camera on. I'll turn mine on. And then you tell me personally. You got 5 seconds, nigga. Because you in my chat. You got 5 seconds. All of a sudden, niggas forget how to type. It's funny how y'all niggas talk shit, and then after I pull your whole card, you forget how to type. Dolomite, I'll give you another 10 seconds. Real man. Only band pool. I don't want to hear all of that shit, bro. I don't want to hear all that shit. Get your ass up here, Dolomite, and you can say whatever you want to say. Since you a real man. No, Dolomite, you a real man. Get up here. Because you in here in the morning, so don't tell me that it's too early. Whatever excuse you about to make, don't tell me that. Crying, oh yeah, you're blocked. Get your bitch ass out of here. I told you, y'all. Didn't I tell you? Them the niggas that want him to go to jail. You're a hoe. And you look like a fake ass RG3 with a Cowboys hat on, bro. I don't take no black man serious that walk around wearing a fucking Cowboys hat. But you know what niggas will tell us? Well, Deem, we were the first Cowboys. Nigga, I don't want to hear all that shit. Get your goofy ass out of here. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas talk all this real man shit, but don't be wanting to smoke. Nigga, he's a bitch. Don't want no fucking smoke. Nigga, he's a bitch. Mr. Shaw, what's up, Mr. Shaw?
Why you block the nigga, Dean?
You know why, Mr. Shaw? Them niggas be talking all that shit, Mr. Shaw. I don't do that. Mr. Shaw, you want to know why I love y'all niggas? At least Boxing Hacker hit the link. I can at least respect it. That's why I deal with him, Mr. Shaw, and that's a real nigga. I'm going to tell you, be honest with you, Mr. Shaw. You want to know why I keep putting up with Boxing Hacker shit? Because at least he got courage enough to say it himself.
Yeah, he does say the shit he say sometimes be way out, but he will say it. He will say it. Okay, I might block you from time to time. I might kick your ass out of my chat from time to time. But at least he got enough courage to do it. Niggas, Mr. Sherman, I ain't never went past nobody's chat I wasn't willing to talk to personally. Never. Right.
Not one of these
niggas. You know what I don't like? I don't like when niggas get up here and get to talking, talking that disrespectful shit. Because you know goddamn well if he was in a nigga face, he wouldn't say that.
Oh, you mean like this? He says, just like we don't respect bitch ass niggas crying about another nigga going to jail by their own doing. So this is what I'm saying, Mr. Show. Mr. Show, you as a black
man. Why you gotta
be
a bitch ass nigga though? You ain't gotta be. Why you gotta be a bitch ass nigga?
Why I gotta be a bitch ass nigga? Hey, yeah, you can I ask you a question as a man? Has any woman in your life ever over exaggerated shit you've been through? Have you ever had the police called on you, Mr. Show, by a female?
Oh yeah, I done left a couple bitches because of that.
Hey, me too, Mr. Shelton. Well,
you only get one time. You only get one time, Dan, to put the white folks in my business. You only get one time to do that.
That's my rule, Mr. Shelton.
Once you do that, it's a wrap. I can't fuck with you no more because I can't trust
you. Mr. Shelton, in those circumstances, they was saying you was doing something that you did. Now you ain't saying that you was innocent, but what they was saying you did, you ain't do it, did you?
Right. Because one thing I ain't never did. I remember, I'm going to tell you a story, man. I was 6 years old, and a little girl, I was in the first grade, little girl spit in my face. And I beat that little girl from pillar to post. I fucked that little girl up, scratched her. I fucked her up. And my grandmother took me home, and she whooped my ass for about 30 minutes with an extension cord.
Shit.
And she put my ass in a tub of cold water, the welts, because I was bleeding all over the place.
Yeah.
And from that day forward, I never put my hands on another woman. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
So I say that to say this. I don't beat on bras. I don't respect nobody who does. It just ain't my thing. But as a black man who's been to prison, I don't wish nobody jail. I don't wish jail on nobody.
I understand, Mr. Shower. That shit is.
They can do whatever, whatever he got coming. They gonna, if they get him, they gonna get him. But I don't wish for the nigga to go to jail. I hope the nigga can beat it. I don't want nobody to go to jail.
You want to know why? Why people don't like people like me? Because we just saw this, Mr. Shelton, a couple months ago before this broad. This baby mom said he was. Remember, he had another thing. We thought he was going down for a couple months ago.
Right.
And Mr. Shelton, come to find out, he yelled and threw a box in the air because she was drawing on Father's Day.
Right. It was some bullshit. But see, here's my thing, right? The only thing with Tank is this, because
Tender
Tank
as
is gonna
fuck.
be Tank. He's a grown ass man. He got to deal with what he got to deal with. But here's my only thing with him: you keep putting yourself in positions to be fucked with. That's
Talk,
on
Mr.
you.
Sheldon.
That's
Talk.
on you. You saying they fucking with you, and maybe they are. Maybe they are. But you keep constantly putting yourself in positions to be fucked with. You gotta stop doing it.
Mr. Sheldon, that's all we say to him as men. See, that's us talking as big bros talking. Because Mr. Sheldon, the last thing, you want to know why I get mad at Tank? Bro, you can't talk about how you want to be on the island and you hate people so much, but your ass be at Tootsie's.
Yeah.
That's a major ass contradiction, Mr.
And
Sheldon.
you acting like a broad because this whole thing, according to what they saying, this whole thing is over the fact that the bitch didn't return your phone call. Come on, nigga.
Exactly.
Really? Come on, really?
But Mr.
Really?
Sheldon, my thing is even more, you can't be the guy that say you don't like dealing with people, you don't like doing interviews, but you change the religion, but you want to go see shaking ass and tootsies and like both don't go together, my guy. You either want to be in the scene or you don't.
Well, you got to remember also too, this nigga Tank is not what people really think he is. They think this nigga is some hood nigga that been in the hood and this, that, and the third. No, this nigga been in the boxing gym.
Talk.
He been around some niggas. He
had a fucked up life, but me and Mr. Sheldon saying he was never doing the activity. Yeah, he's not doing the activity.
Yeah, that's not your thing. You're a boxer. You've been in the boxing gym. That's why you're so socially awkward, because you haven't really been around people like that. You've been in the boxing gym.
Mr. Sheldon, I agree completely. Like I said, we know how rough Baltimore is. I know Tank mom being on drugs. He grew up very rough. I understand his cousins, his brothers, all of them. But what me and Mr. Sheldon saying is you was around all of that. You weren't partaking in it. It's a
no, you wasn't in that. You ain't that type of dude. That ain't you. You a boxer. You don't have time. Look, because you know,
don't got time.
I'm an ex. I'm an old head, but I'm an old street nigga. You a street nigga, Dean.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a real street nigga, you really ain't got time for nothing else, like a job or none of that. You ain't got time for that.
No.
You ain't got time for that. You're too busy, bro. You're too busy.
Mr. Sheldon, if I was how I was when I was younger, I wouldn't have time to run a fucking YouTube channel. I didn't have time to do that shit.
Nigga,
I got problems with niggas out here, Mr. Sheldon. I'm hustling. Niggas calling me all types of night. You dig what I don't got. Think about it, Mr. Sheldon. I was doing what I was doing. My phone would be going off too much for me to even do it.
Homie, if you was still in the streets, you know how much money you missing talking shit on YouTube? You know how much money you missing?
Oh my God, Mr. Sheldon, they have no idea.
Come on, man. You can't do that shit. You got time for that. Missing money.
Mr. Sheldon, and it's because of my daughters, Mr. Sheldon, and I seen some of my friends. You know, they got felonies on their records. They don't got a lot, but they didn't got jammed up. And I was just lucky, Mr. Sheldon. As you know, Mr. Sheldon, I'm a pretty intelligent nigga. Yeah. Let me give you some game, Mr. Sheldon, what I used to do. A lot of my homies got booked driving and dropping shit off. When I was hustling, if you want it bad enough, nigga, come get me. Come to me.
Right.
So I ain't even taking the risk of getting pulled over by police and this, that, and the third.
You come get it. Come pick it up.
Come get it, bro. You need it, come get it. Or I'll meet you somewhere, but I'll hop on the bike, Mr. Sheldon. You understand? I'll hop on a bus. Niggas to be, this is how ill I was, Mr. Sheldon. If I was dropping a couple pounds off on a nigga, I'll catch the bus. You want to know why? When the last time you seen the bus get pulled over?
They don't. They don't.
Throw that joint in the book bag, hop on the bus, tell that nigga to put it in his crib, and yo, bro, drop me off it back at the crib.
Yep, the city bus does not get pulled over. That is true.
You gotta be smart, bro, because I seen my homies get booked.
You were smart enough to see what was happening to people around you. It's like, nah, I got kids. I can't do that. Let me find something else.
I can't do it, big, Mr. Sheldon. The way my baby moms is nutty sometimes, Mr. Sheldon, I can't. It ain't no telling what the fuck my kids would be doing by the time I got out of jail, dog.
And see that, and that's the point. That's the point that you be trying to. If he's listening, that's the point that real motherfuckers is trying to make the Tank. Stop putting yourself in positions to be fucked with.
Stop messing with
the police don't wake up in the morning, get to work, get dressed, go to work, get into their meeting and say, you know what we gonna do today, fella? We finna go find Gervonta Tank Davis and we gonna fuck with him. They don't do that. They got other shit to do. But now, if you put yourself in a position to be fucked with, they're gonna come fuck with you.
Mr. Sheldon, I'm gonna be real with you. If Gervonta Davis was doing what he said, this is why God. See, Mr. Sheldon, me and you can talk because this would be me and you talking as if Tank was sitting right next to his little bro. This is why God punished you, bro, because you took your deen. You went and took your shahada, right? You did all that. But you didn't follow through with it. You didn't go chase a woman that was fully invested in Allah, praying 5 times a day, a harmonious woman.
Nigga.
You went to Tootsies, bro. This what happens. This is God teaching you a lesson. Because you playing now, Mr. Sheldon. It's no different than them fucking pastors who be in them down south or even up north pastors. And then you find out they messing with the choir boy.
Yeah. How you gonna be? I just couldn't understand how motherfuckers was trying to defend the nigga. Nigga, you so stupid with the dumb shit you do. You fucked off a $40 million bag behind some dumb shit.
Shit crazy, dog.
You fucked it up. You had it. You had the bag right there, and you fucked it up because you're stupid.
Mr. Sheldon, ain't no chick in the world, Craig, the world worth that.
But you know what? I do blame. You know who I do blame, Dave? I blame the people around him because if hold
on, Mr. Sheldon. Mr. Sheldon. This is why I get mad. Now, if I get Vic talking about, I think Tick. I never been past my channel. I think Tank fighting with his sexuality. He's a weird little dude. Nigga, you don't fucking know Gervonta Davis.
I don't know about all that. I don't.
How about this?
See, here's the thing, right? Being a grown-ass man, here's the thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that.
Exactly. Hey, Mr. Sheldon, I was talking to Tay Jones. See, this is why I don't like when people just be talking about people they don't know. I was talking to Tay Jones. Tay Jones met Tank. He said him and Tank actually spent the weekend together messing with the chicks and all that, right? He said Gervonta Davis one of the coolest niggas he know.
Right.
He said Tank ain't Hollywood. He not. He said he actually kind of like reserved a little bit.
Yeah. He's a corny little nigga. He really trying to find himself, to be honest. He's a corny little nigga trying to find himself. He don't really know who he is yet because he's been in the gym so long. He ain't really lived no life. That's why he do all this wild shit because he don't really have no structure. The thing is this, man. I blame people around him because you know this, Dean. You've been around for a minute. If everybody around you telling you that you the shit, what are you gonna think?
Man, Mr. Sheldon, I know niggas like that, dog, and they got humble.
Everybody telling you that you just the shit. You're the bee's knees. What the fuck are you gonna think?
Mr. Sheldon, I had homies that I had to cut off because they started getting a couple of dollars, but then they started changing. Money make you who you really are. Yeah, it doesn't change you. Yes, say that, Dave. Say that to the people. Who you really are. Because Mr. Sheldon, two of my money makes you more of who you really are. Mr. Sheldon, I got about a good 4 or 5 homies, Mr. Sheldon, that's really touching paper. You understand? They don't act like that, Mr. Sheldon. I got homies that I had to cut off who doing lesser than them niggas I'm talking about, Mr. Sheldon. And he got his chest poked out. Mr. Sheldon, one of my homies that I grew up with, he was just getting interviewed for the defensive coordinator position for the Dallas Cowboys. Wow. Yeah, my man Ronell, my bro, grew up with, like, I know him, not an associate, Mr. Sheldon. And he act like the same dude, right? And he act like the same dude, right? And he's the same dude. No, Mr. Sheldon, he's more humble than he was when we was kids. Right. He's actually more humble now. Because he understands how this life works. He gets it. And when these dudes, I be like, bro, I know people. That's why, Mr. Sheldon, you don't see me trying to interview boxers. I got, Mr. Sheldon, one of my friends is a famous boxer. I just don't say who he is on here. You know him. Everybody know who he is. But you know what? If you name dropping him, what would that say about you? Exactly. And he don't care, Mr. Sheldon. I just don't do it because we didn't meet on no boxing shit. Because that's not who you are. Right. And see, it's just like that interview that Crawford did on the Pivot when Crowder was saying, well, shit, you can have my soul for $100 million. He said, yeah, that exposes your character. CEO Tools is not Boots. It's not boots,
That's who
CEO
you are.
Tunes, but it's not boots. Go ahead, Mr. Show.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what he said. He said that exposes your character. That exposes who you are. See, you could be bought. Everybody can't be bought.
Yo, what's up, D More Bully in the building? What's going on?
What's up with
We'll
you,
wait, class
Baltimore?
name. I'm not gonna tell y'all because y'all smart. Y'all gonna figure it out. I'm not telling y'all to wait.
Hey,
class.
y'all.
Go ahead, what's up, D More?
Yo, peep this, yo. Tank is a grown man, yo. Any and everything he do, he know that he suffer the consequences of his actions. Plain and simple. That's the first tenet you learn by being a young man. Who is his father figure? Coach Calvin. Coach Calvin talk in school with Tank about things he do and what he do. This is the one thing you got to realize. When you raising sons like me, I got 3 boys. When you raising sons like me, when they get to a certain age, they got to understand that every action suffer from its consequences. The
100%.
consequences you're going to have to face from your actions. And to that effect, he knows what he done, what he do, what is wrong, when he done what is right, and he know he got to go with it. It's the swinging of the pendulum. You know what I mean? Yin and yang. You know what I mean? Bad and good, good and evil. Plain and simple. So he already know whatever he do that's negative, he going to have to face the consequences of that. Whatever he do that is positive, he going to go ahead and roll with that. But at the same time, he already said he didn't do nothing that they said that was said that he did. And he, to this effect, that he fighting on that shit rather than giving the bitch a fucking burger bag. You feel me? He could have gave that bitch a burger and been like, "Here, bitch, I know you've been wanting to hear. The fuck out my face." And she wasn't. What was she
Be
saying?
more Billy. Can we tell the truth? Be more Billy. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real. Hey, Kendra, it's not Stephen Fulton either. It's not Stephen Fulton either. No, it's not Stephen Fulton. No. But I will say this though. One of my closest friends, I just found out, is one of Jerron Ennis's closest friends, and I didn't know this for the longest. And it's a friend that I had. Put it like this, yo. You do something to me, he might be the friend that come get you. That's all I'm going. So I just leave that at that. You feel what I'm saying? But nah, it's not Kendra. It's not Stephen Fulton though. Shout out to Cool Boy though. Shout out to Cool Boy. But nah,
hey, shout out to Figueroa, man. Shout out to Figueroa, man.
And boy went over there and he did his thing. He said, "Fuck England." He said, "Fuck the Queen," and left.
Yeah, he knocked Nick Ball. Hey, Mr. Shelton, that motherfucker left hook. That motherfucker left hook cut that chin, boy. It touched that chin perfect. That nigga dropped like he got shot.
I put $50. I put $50 on Brandon and won $279.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Shit.
You want to know that the thing is that I hate.
Go ahead. What you saying, Dean? Go ahead.
About this whole situation though, y'all. It's like when Devin baby mom, Mr. Shelton, was accusing him of all of that shit. You didn't see us over here, Mr. Shelton. Oh, Devin did. I actually took up for Devin because I know chicks be lying. Mr. Shelton, I don't even care if I don't like a nigga. I'm not gonna believe no female until I see it. Not that you shouldn't believe females, because like I said, Mr. Shelton, I was dealing with a lady, and she showed me what her ex did. She had the pictures of it. She didn't even show her family this.
Right.
And I looked at her. I'm like, he did that to you? Like, what the fuck? Like, it was bad, Mr. Shelton. Anyway, long story short, these dudes out here, you don't wait till it come out. Y'all will be talking about y'all defending Tank. Mr. Shelton, he's been accused of this shit 3 times, and then they came to 2 times, and they come to find out that the chick was lying both times. So don't get mad at me that I ain't jump out the window on a nigga.
Right. That's my whole point. Stop putting yourself in a position to be fucked with, nigga.
That's just it. That's what me and Mr.
Stop putting yourself in a position. Stop fucking with these bitches in strip clubs. Stop doing it.
That's what that money bring, nigga.
First of all,
that's what that money bring.
Be more,
it don't matter.
I don't even go to strip clubs. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I don't see the interest in throwing money at strippers that I'm not fucking.
Yeah,
I don't see the interest
I
in
don't get
throwing
that
money at
either.
women I'm
That's
not
never
fucking.
been my thing. I don't
That's
get
not
that.
my
If I'm
thing.
throwing some money, I'm getting a reaction. Hey,
You hear
I need a
me?
return on my investment.
I'm better off,
Hey,
Mr. Shelton,
I'm
calling a
I'm just
chick up
gonna let
that I
plead the
deal with
fifth.
and putting that
See,
music on, put that red light on. You know everybody got them lights in their room. Put that light on and go ahead and do that silhouette challenge for daddy. I'm better
Hey,
off doing that.
not to disrespect no ladies in your chat, but I need a return on my motherfucking investment.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing a 1,000 ones
Yo,
just to do it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
you
Nah, I'm
heard what
cool.
Cam Newton said. He in there competing with the other niggas throwing money. He ain't even
Hey,
worried about the
2
women.
cent. That's what.
And
And
Cam
guess
Newton
what?
is a
2 cent.
fucking idiot. And
this
Cam Newton is a
Hold
fucking
on,
idiot.
y'all. We
these
gonna let 2
days.
cent go, y'all. And 2 cent. Guess what? When Cam said that 2 cent, that let me know everything I thought about him. 2 cent. That is some of the most sucker shit to ever say. Mr. Shelton, be more. Do we go anywhere trying to compete with it? I don't walk in the club trying to
I
For
don't
compete with
what?
compete with
another
no
nigga.
nigga.
For what?
Broads
For
compete with
For
what?
other
what?
broads. I don't compete
For
with no nigga.
what?
You go in there and be
That's
you.
just like Floyd Mayweather sitting on the side putting out all that money next to Jay Z looking goofy. Like, why are you doing
Nigga,
that?
Fucking goofy, man. This is goofy.
Like, I
I
don't
don't
think men,
come
to
from that.
me personally, men that lead with their money, that shit is so unattractive. It's not even funny. Like, I
Yeah.
don't even want to
100%.
deal with no nigga leading with his money. But what I
Hey.
wanted to say is, and then
Go ahead.
niggas
Go ahead.
lead with their money and then cry about women only after them for their money. But what I
Thank you,
wanted to
2
say
That's
cent.
what you
Go
is,
led
ahead.
with.
Thank
That's what
you.
you told her you told her you was giving it up.
but I wanted to say, like, I hear y'all saying, Tank shouldn't even be in a position and he shouldn't even be, and he should. But the truth is, y'all, all these niggas put themselves in positions to get played like they get played.
100%.
But for
That's
some
a fact.
reason,
That's a fact.
this
That's
tank
a fact.
situation is the only situation where I'm hearing he needs to make sure he's not. Any other time is always, oh, she just a gold digger, she a hoe. Oh, she just want money. She just want. And I'm just curious, why is it that this situation we're saying that the man needs the accountability, but any other time it's not the man that needs the accountability, it's the woman that needs the accountability? Because let's be honest,
Hmm.
these young niggas with this money mess with these type of women and they put
Right.
themselves in these situations. Devin do it. You see Shakur outside pushing a bitch at the gas station. Like, it's all of these niggas that do that. All of them. They
Now
all
it's funny
do
you
it.
say that too, Sid. It's funny you say
The
that, right?
issue
Because you
I'm
know what happened
having
this
is me
morning?
trying to hold on, Shelton. Let me finish. The issue I'm
Yeah.
having, and I'm not saying y'all advice is wrong, is that we keep
Right.
trying to point this finger at Tank and be like, he shouldn't have been there. He shouldn't be talking to them type of girls. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. No, all of them shouldn't be. And on top of that, the man is being extorted. We don't even
True
know if the
that.
shit happened at all, y'all. We don't even
100.
True
know.
that.
Hey, y'all,
Yep.
let me get to the super chat. And then 2 cent, I got a great answer for you. And just as your bro, hear me out on that. CEO Tune with the pound. Tank may be innocent. Nobody knows but him and the girl. But he'll always be guilty because of that video snatching Shorty up is kind of tough. Let me say this to what 2 cent is saying. That's why I went live today, 2 cent. From what you saying, that's why I went live today. See, 2 cent, me and you just better people than those people. So we understand that what Shakur did and what Devin is accused of, we gotta let that play out. So it ain't that. So this is where it's getting misconstrued. 2 cent. We not holding Devin or Shakur accountable or his fan base. So it's not gonna get talked about because we not corny and they not gonna do it because they want a dick ride. You understand? 2 cents.
Mhm.
Gervonta, we don't have no problem, 2 cent, holding him accountable. And they definitely want to hold him accountable. So that's why it's going to get talked about. Them young men just as wrong, too. Yeah, Devin is fucking with prostitutes. 2 cent. He messing with young
Yep.
thug ex-girl who was crying. She really wanted to be with him.
Yeah, I saw that shit. That shit was wild.
But
That shit
guess
was
what,
wild.
though, 2 cent? I
That's
already
wild
know
shit.
Devin a sucker in certain type of ways. So I ain't the
Yeah.
Devin channels, 2 cent, they ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it because I already know that he is.
It's
So I
always the
think that's what
Devin.
that and this the other thing, 2 cent. Why I'm on Gervonta as far as where he at with it, 2 cent. Cause these niggas ain't him. Nigga, you forget Devin, forget Shakur, forget Bud being the biggest hypocrite, even though he told Andre Ward he'll come back and told Shannon Sharp he'll come back for 200
Exactly.
million, but then said
Man,
that he wouldn't do it. But
I
we'll
gotta
get to
cook
that
on
Yeah,
that. I
tomorrow.
gotta cook
We'll
on
talk
that.
about Bud
yeah.
tomorrow with
Hmm.
that. Okay.
Oh
The
man,
difference
that
is though,
nigga,
Two Cent,
yo.
when you are a man in Gervonta position, you personally should know better, Two Cent, because this ain't your first go round. If this was the first time Two Cent it happened to Tank, cool. But Tank is like, when you gonna learn though?
But
Because
what you
don't
want
tell
me
me
to
she this
learn, D?
upstanding woman. Don't tell me that you thought she was this upstanding woman when she's a fucking bottle girl at Tootsie's.
Damn, she can't be trying to pay her tuition.
No, guess
No,
what? Two Cent. This where
no,
history
no,
matters
she's
though.
not.
Listen, sis. This where history
Nah,
matters
nah,
because
I'm joking. I'm
Gervonta
joking.
Davis.
I know her whole little background, Steve.
Yeah,
That,
you
that
know
they
what I'm
got
Right,
saying.
going
But
right,
guess
on.
what?
right.
Two Cent.
Yeah.
Where I got to hold him accountable at. Because Tank admitted he knew that. Didn't he say that? She known for doing this, so she known
Yep.
for doing this. Why you fucking with
Why
her?
are you fucking with her?
He probably didn't find out till after that she known, y'all. Y'all think
But
he
guess
knew she
what?
was
But
Nah,
known
guess
he
what?
knew.
Two
before?
Cent. Two Cent. When
Look,
you a
yo.
devout Muslim, Two Cent. What I'm trying to tell him as a man, trying to hold him accountable, because I don't hold him to the same standards as these other niggas. When you a
I feel
devout Muslim, Two Cent, and Two Cent, I'm from Philly, and I see niggas do this all the time, and it bothers
Abdul
me.
Wahid? You talk about Abdul
These niggas,
Wahid?
Two Cent, in Philly, they be Muslims and sell drugs and got a bunch of tattoos and shoot niggas every day. But you want to tell me you fucking your name Shaheed and you prayed 5 times a day? You'll get the fuck out of my face, dog, with this bullshit, dog. If you gonna be Abdul Wahid, and the thing is, Tank went over there to
didn't
the
Muslims kill
real,
Tupac?
huh?
Didn't Muslims kill Tupac?
Yes, and then guess what? And that's why I would never be NOI. They killed Malcolm X too. 2 Cent. You see,
Yup.
Malcolm X is my profile
Yup.
picture. That's why I'm not
Yeah.
Islamic. 2 Cent. My name is Dean. Anything with Dean in it, I ain't gonna tell y'all my real
They
name.
killed Al
Anything with
Haj
Dean in
Malik
it, anything.
Shabazz.
Hold on, y'all. Let me speak. Anything with Dean in it is Islamic. My father is Islamic. 2 Cent. It's the reason I'm not though. You
Right,
understand?
right.
So
I feel
when I'm saying with Tank, when you decided to become Abdul Wahid and you decided to take, that's what you, Two Cent. I'm holding you to your standard. You believe in Allah. You believe in the standards in the Quran. Follow them, Tank. Follow them. Because if you had a wholesome Muslim woman like Malcolm X did, you understand? If you had a wholesome Muslim woman, you wouldn't even be dealing with this shit. And that's what you said you was trying to go further. You said that you was trying to get into therapy to be a better role model for your children. Well, Tank, you got a son too. I believe Tank got a son too. Do
Yeah,
you
he
want
do.
him fucking with bottle girls at Tootsie's? Then maybe you shouldn't fuck with bottle girl. Hey, 2 Cent, I can speak because I left my kid's mom. 2 Cent, when I mean to tell you this woman is absolutely gorgeous. Chocolate, tall, dreadlocks down to her ass, 2 Cent. You heard them talking about, I ain't talking about them fake long hair. I'm talking about really past her ass. You understand? A smile. My baby mom got a smile. If she threw it up in the air in darkness, it'd turn to sunshine. You understand? With all of that being said, Dame had to pack his bags and get his girls because I got an example. I don't want y'all seeing me cuss this bitch out every day. I don't, yeah, she beautiful on the outside, but when them eyes get poppy, 2 Cent, and she cursing me out and drool, and she's snoring at nighttime and drool sliding out the side of her face, it ain't advertising. You understand me? Okay? When she bitch ass nigga and blah blah blah, and I'm tired of it, blah blah blah, whatever. I had to make that decision. Damn, you love this woman. More, you love this woman. God knows you do. But look at that little girl who looked just like her. Because my daughter, 2 Cent, my 5-year-old, look exactly like her mother. Well, she looked like me, but we both chocolate, so you understand. Look, got dreadlocks. My daughter here is, I mean, long. My daughter is 5, and Lord have mercy how long that little girl here is. She got dreads too, both of my daughters. My oldest daughter don't. But what example am I setting? I don't want them to see me cussing their mom out. I don't want them to see me stepping out on their mom either. And I don't want them to see me not loving that person. because she's disrespected me. Now, Tuesday, has she tried to come back? Has she tried to? Dean, see, I'm only doing this. Hey, Tuesday, I done got this before. Dean, I'm only doing this because you don't want to be with me. That's not, I don't get, and you think doing this going to make me want to be with you? Listen, go, babies, come on. Get y'all book bag, get y'all, get your Tonka trucks, get your blocks, come on. You got to lead by example. Gervonta Davis, 31 years old. I ain't that much older than him. So when you take when you devour yourself to God and you want to be a Muslim, you need to be going to go search for that type of woman. And God gonna punish you, 2 Cent, when you know you 2 Cent. How many times you knew you was supposed to do something and you ain't do that shit and you had to pay the motherfucking price. Play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, man. I'll let y'all talk after that. I just wanted to get that out.
But
Hey,
look,
Thomas,
man.
Thomas, real shit. 5'7" with brown eyes, 100%. That song, Pretty Brown, that's one of her favorite songs too. It's funny you said that, Thomas, because that's one of her favorite songs. Y'all go ahead.
Did you hear what happened today, Dave?
What happened today? No.
The nigga from the Falcons, the edge rusher, they got this nigga jammed up. They got him jammed up for pistol whipping the broad, stalking, assault with intent to great bodily injury, all because he can't deal with the ball.
That's
young
dudes out of a bitch.
Young dudes that really can't deal with these bros.
That's what happened when you got CTE
on the internet, bro.
Yeah, that's what happened when you got that CTE.
Go ahead, Steve. My bad.
No, I was saying that's what happened. It's a whole lot of football players who got assault charges and all of that on women that came from them after they found out they got CTE. That's the same thing that happened with Junior Seau in San Diego. You know what I mean? And a whole lot of the guy that played, what's the guy that went into mixed martial arts, Greg Hardy or whatever, that played for Carolina. Yeah, had the girl up in the house full of guns and shit. You know what I mean? Beating on her and whatnot. Cops come, they go ahead. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. They let that nigga back in the league. You know what I mean? Look what happened to Ray Rice. She beating on him, pushing on him. He swing one time, his whole career over. But yet they went through what they went through. They went through counseling. They get back together. He coaching, and they still together. You know
Y'all
what I
crazy
mean?
if you think that was Ray Rice's first time hitting that girl.
But bro, I ain't never hit a women, but I yoked my lady up. I've been with my wife for 26 years, bro. People are out here ain't never been through shit in their motherfucking life. They got nothing but hate in their hearts for this young man. I put up a post with him with keeping up with Kamaya. He tells the little girl his favorite color, and it shows his compassionate side. You got to see the fucking comments. You got to see the fucking comments, bro. These dudes are so bitch made. It says so much about a man that's willing to come on the internet with a fucking corny icon, no fucking face of nobody, nowhere to be found, and fucking talk big crazy like that. Shit's corny as fuck, bro. Says a lot about whoever the fuck's behind that keyboard typing that dumb shit. If Tank beat the shit out of a woman, you would fucking really know about it.
Same thing with Mike Tyson. Same thing with Mike Tyson. That Robin shit.
Hey, what's up, son?
What's up, man? What's up with everybody?
What's going on, son? Give me perspective, son. Because I was basically talking about how these niggas that's trying to put this jacket on this nigga like that, and I don't like
you
shit
can't
like that.
stop somebody from fucking.
Let me say something real quick.
Go ahead, 2 Cent, because I feel like you probably gonna say something along my line of thought anyway.
No, I mean I'm just saying like the main niggas that's on here that's crying about Tank a woman, this and that. I can almost guarantee you them are the same niggas that hit on women, and they're happy that they can point the finger and blame somebody. All these self-righteous ass niggas on the internet doing this shit, they the main home. And I'm telling y'all that from experience. I can talk to these niggas and tell, like, ain't no way y'all so obsessed with this situation and we don't even have all the facts and know what's happening and what's really going on. Ain't no way y'all niggas is so obsessed with Gervonta Tank Davis' sexuality unless that's some DL shit that you got going on. Because y'all just want to take the shame and the blame and point it and put it on somebody else and celebrate and glad that somebody else is doing the same fuck shit that you do. And these niggas don't realize how they act. It exposes their character. It exposes all their insecurities. And I keep telling these niggas, y'all need to chill. Y'all insecurities be showing and y'all don't even know. I can read that shit. And it's not appealing or attractive. And it's only showing how big a hoes you niggas are for real. I'm not joking when I say that. Each and every one of you niggas that come around me talking and saying and doing all this stupid shit, I see straight through y'all. I don't call y'all out because y'all might jump off a building or something, but I can see it. So y'all just need to stop it.
Hey, 2 Cent, just remember, one of the niggas told us that he don't care if his girl was a hoe. He is still white for her. That told me. I just had to make sure I heard him right. That was all.
That's why I say they giving you the Kodak moments. They showing you their shoe color shining through.
She was a hoe, Dean, but that was way before. She was a hoe.
Dean. Let me say this, and I'm gonna go quiet, man. I only said 5'9". I was thinking 5'7", but I only said it because it rhymed with 5'5".
5'7", I mean, skin. Man, y'all ever open up a Hershey's almond? You ever look at chocolate melting? You ever see melting chocolate and it just did something to you? It was like that's what it did to Dean. That's why I got 2 babies. Go ahead, son.
I just want to say, as far as for fans, and whether you're a fan of them or you know what I'm saying, or a lot of us come from somewhat of a semi, you know, I ain't gonna say a street background, but a lot of us know that you know, if you black, there's not a lot of merit. If you darker than milk, for the most part, there's not a lot of merit for you to turn yourself in and kind of strengthen law enforcement's cases against you. For us as fans, when police present information on a man's reputation, when anybody presents information on a man's reputation, they're supposed to have solid evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't dispute whatever they present. You know what I'm saying? If you, my homie, any one of y'all is my homies, and somebody say, yo, your man's is snitching, he has an obligation to, he better pull out the paperwork first. Otherwise, nigga probably gonna get stomped out immediately. If there's any inconsistency in the story, because that's a major allegation. So it's no different for domestic violence and shit like that, especially when somebody has a reputation of a boxer. It's real easy to say he hit me. But when you don't have evidence that lines up with that on the initial presentation, then everybody should be in question at that point. And Dean, you said initially, you said we can't play moral police. So if we can't play moral police, which I totally agree with that, then there ain't no advice to give no man who has not been convicted of something that they ain't even fucking do in the first place. If this was your relative, or if this was somebody that anybody really cared about, and this is how we should always look at it if you're not a part of law enforcement. If this was anybody that you cared about, then and their reputation was being tarnished like that, you should be looking for every ounce of evidence, you know what I'm saying, to convict them of it before you formulate an opinion. Otherwise, there ain't no advice to give nobody.
Let me say this in this part. If I had a son and he was dealing with fucking bottle girls and strippers, I would tell him that's not a good idea.
Oh, for sure.
That's the only part I want to take accountable. If you weren't even associated with this woman, she wouldn't have had a chance to lie on you. Why are you fucking bottle girls and strippers and you Gervonta Davis?
You don't know if that's true.
But then, but let me say this. This whole situation could have happened if he was talking to a model.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you go, I promise. Sin, we know she's a bottle girl. I know she's a bottle girl. I'm not wifing no bottle girl and I'm a multi-millionaire. For what? Why not wife a doctor? Why not wife a girl who's devoting her faith? Why not wife a business owner? I got options, Sin. I can't let him act like he didn't have options in Miami, of all places.
Look, that man like what that man like.
That's my right there, OG. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on when y'all say that, but you gotta know, no, we can't do that though. You can like what you like. Hold on, David. You can like what you like, but you got to take what come with it too. If you like dealing with hood rats, you got to take hood rat shit.
That's what happens.
All right, well, let me add to
That's
that
what the
point.
dilly is, man. Look,
He is taking what come with it.
look, when I was doing in my day before I got married, yo, you know what I mean? I ain't even want no broad no more. I got to the point where so I was like, I don't want no girlfriend. I just go ahead and have friends. And you just do what you do, no matter what their profession was. You know what I mean? If I felt like it, I felt like it. You know what I mean?
But not
Because
not
I gave
not
up
dealing
going
with
out.
come with it. Oh my bad,
Yeah,
David. Go
and
ahead.
I had to deal with whatever came with it. You know what I mean? But then, you know what I mean? You find what's what when the chips are down. That's when
If
you
you're in the
find what
strip
out.
club looking
When
for
I
love,
came
you
out,
lost.
no, I wasn't
That's what
looking
I'm
for
saying,
love in the strip
B1.
club.
If
I
you
was
in the
looking,
strip club
I
looking
was
for love, you're lost, bro. You need to
no,
find
I
your
was
fucking
looking,
help. Hank shouldn't have been
I
there at
was
4 in the morning, though.
look. Let me get this out, man. Let me get
My
this out.
bad, David. Sorry, bro.
I was out there doing what I was doing, but before that, I had knowledge of self. I had knowledge of self. You know what I mean? I choose to go ahead and live the life as a rude boy. And when I had knowledge of self, I was looking for that sister that's going to be that queen. And I kept running in the fucking door. So I just said, fuck it. You know what I mean? Then when I became a rude boy and I ended up out there doing what I was doing, you know what I mean? That's I got dealt with the consequences of whatever came my way when it came my way. But soon as I got locked up, did my bid, come home, ain't none of them nowhere around. That's when I learned a valuable lesson. A lesson I already knew that I just kept it in the back of my head and didn't want to listen to it at the time. You know what I mean? Then when I came home, and went out, got a program, went back to school. You know what I mean? Started to go back to school. That's when I met my wife. You know what I mean? When a sister took a brother who only got a dream in his pocket and you go together and you build, that's when you find something righteous. You know what I
Well, let me
mean?
say this. Let me say this, y'all. I'm just holding Gervonta Davis accountable the same way I'm talking to Tank as if he was my homeboy. I wish the fuck my homeboy would tell me he walk in Lou Turks and grab the bitch out of there. I would have said, "What the fuck is you doing?
Real shit.
What are you
You
doing?"
never.
And my niggas is not Gervonta Davis, y'all. They getting a couple
That
dollars.
shit's
They ain't
true.
Gervonta Davis. So what I'm
No.
saying is, when you choose to walk a different path in life, bro. And prime example, one of my homies, he wanted, and I pray to God ain't nobody listening. One of my homies, this the type of friend I am, 2 Cent. One of my homies, we be in the streets, we do our thing, whatever. Him and his girl was going through it, blase blah, whatever the situation is. He had to come holler at Dean for a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Come chill with me for a second, right? But I had to tell him real. Like, bro, yeah, I hear what she did and I hear all that, bro. But in you knowing that, why did you continue to commit to this woman? Why did you put a ring? Why did you even further yourself in that situation? Because now look at you, you're here with me, and you got to bounce back from that. My other homie, love him to death. I told him, bro, if you going put a ring on it, you gotta stop doing what you're doing, bro. You my guy, I love you to death. But if you gonna make that commitment, because I don't want to see you down bad 20 years from now when she walking out the door taking half. You understand? I don't want you to see you down bad like that. Don't do that if you're going to continue to do you. Keep it how it is. We got to be honest with people. I don't like that the people are trying to convict Gervonta of some. Let's say Gervonta, the stupidest nigga we know, he messing with these bottle girls. He put himself in that situation. That still ain't got nothing to do with if the bitch is lying on him and these niggas out here saying that he's a woman beater and he has not been convicted of that ever. That's my problem. Somebody got echo. Somebody got a badass echo. Band up. I think that's you. No, it ain't band up. Band up mute. Somebody got bad echo.
I'm
Thomas,
gonna
is that
say,
you?
don't do band up like
it's not
that.
me.
No, it's not band up. It
Today.
usually be you. So I ain't even going. It usually be you band up, but
I'm on
I
my
ain't.
laptop today, Dean.
What I'm saying is to y'all, bro, I would never advise no nigga to be messing with a chick that's a bottle girl or a stripper. Not saying that she can't be a good person. I'm saying when you $100 million nigga, you can't take that risk. You can't take the risk, man. Y'all might hate me saying this, and I don't care. Hey, Gervonta, your service is out there, dog, for a nigga like you. You understand? Gervonta, your services out there, dog, that come with NDAs, that come with real shit where you ain't got to worry about no legal shit if you just try and get a nut off, fam. If you want a relationship, y'all, listen to me. If you want a relationship, Tootsies ain't where you supposed to be.
Facts.
That's all Dame's saying. It is 8 billion it is 8 billion people on this world. It is more females than males. And if you're a black man, our statistics is even worse. It's like 3-1 for black man to black woman. You can find better than that. That's why I walked out the door, y'all. And I left my baby mom, y'all. And everything
Man,
she
you give
told
me
me I
this.
would never find, y'all, I found it. When she told me my standards was too high and my demands was too high, I found it. All the stuff I used to have to pull teeth to get her to do, I don't gotta pull. It's willingly now. I gotta tell such and such to relax. Nah, babe, I gotta chill. You ain't gotta heat that up. I got it, babe. I got 2 hands. I started thinking
I
differently.
mean, Deem, all that shit sound good, and you sound like a stand-up guy. But let's be real. All these niggas out here crying about find the right woman and do all this or get the right woman and fuck up their whole family fooling with these hoes anyway. I see it all the time. I'm talking about regular niggas with $40,000 a year jobs. Like, I mean, y'all can keep saying, oh, you need to stop putting, but look at these guys with this money, and I don't understand it. It
See,
seems
two
like the
cent.
more money these guys got, the more hoish of a woman that they
Hey,
want.
two
I
cent. Let me
don't
put
get
you
it.
on to some game real quick. You want to know why those niggas go through that? Because they be pretending. They be telling they girl at home the only reason why you got her because you told her you would be 100% committed to her. See, these niggas not real players, 2 Cent. I done had girls that knew I was dealing with other girls and still dealt with me. See, niggas not losing their wives over it's niggas who got wives that wives know they messing with other females. But
Facts.
they man enough to have that conversation with their wife and with their girl. A lot of men, 2 Cent, like you
They
said,
not.
they are cowards. They're not willing to have that conversation with their girl. They're
Nope.
not willing to sit their girl down like, baby, I love you more than anything in this world. I never put nothing above you. But I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of temptation. Bitches be on my dick a lot, and it's been getting hard to say no. They don't even care that I got a girl. They not ready to have that conversation with their wife, 2 Cent, because they didn't start it off that way. See, a lot of times, 2 Cent, you want to know what happens? Niggas be broke, and then that girl that you talking about, 2 Cent, held them down, was really there for them, and then they get a couple dollars, and they don't know how to act now. All of a sudden, now they got a nice shape up in a nice car, and they getting, hey, how you doing? I think I've told you this before. That's why I don't think girls should fight. Girls get mad at niggas for being hoes, but I think the hoe nigga is who you should wife up, or you should make your husband, because he's
Real
not gonna
shit.
be as tempted as the nigga who's never been that guy. See, y'all, not to brag, I've been getting girls my whole life. I've been one of the most popular niggas in my school my whole life. Okay,
And he wears size 12 shoes.
and I wear a size 12 shoe. Thank you,
You
2
ain't
Cent,
even had
to
to do
let
that, Two
everybody
Cent.
know.
You
And I
wildin'.
wear
You
a size
wildin'.
12 shoe.
Two Cent
Okay,
wildin' for that.
okay.
That nigga got some big ass socks, my boy.
So when I say this, 2 Cent, I'm not. When I go to a strip club, I swear to God, y'all, on my baby's life, I was at the strip club at Lou Turks. This is a strip club in Philly, on the outskirts of Philly, called Lou Turks. And no, matter of fact, we wasn't at Lou Turks. We was at the one in Philadelphia. I forget which one we was at.
That's
And
where they're trying to get us to go.
bad ass light skinned stripper. All my friends in there, 2 Cent, they going crazy because I was going out for my boy's birthday, 2 Cent. This is not what I do. I don't need strippers and shit like that. This is not what I do. First of all, I don't even want no stripper because in my head, I know I may be wrong for this, 2 Cent, but in my head, I already think she a hoe. I know
Me
that's
too.
wrong. I know that's wrong, but in my head, I already think she a hoe. So let me get this story
In my
off,
head, I
y'all.
already know she's the one.
I already
there we
know,
go.
bro. I don't
Either
gotta
way,
think. I
right?
know.
So they in there going crazy, 2 Cent falling down, laughing. Dean, come here, pouring shots. You know, everybody want Dean to come out because I'm gonna make it more fun. I'm gonna make the environment. You know, I'm not shy, so you know, I get us in a lot of good situations. We'll say, right? One of the strippers, and she was trying to get in front of me. I'm like, baby girl, I don't do all that. You look good. I was like, you look good and all that, but I don't do all that. She was like, come on, daddy. You know, I mean, I'm perky Johns, light skin, 2 Cent perky Johns. You hear me? They out. How you doing, daddy? And then and the other BBW that was next to me, Lord have mercy, she got to walk through the door sideways. Do you understand what I'm saying? She had to walk through the door sideways. But I know you're a hoe and all this. It's all good. I told her, but guess what? I learned the valuable lesson that day, y'all. Because then the light-skinned joint, she sat next to me. She was like, and guess what I did? I'm so player, y'all. I handed her a couple dollars. I was like, I ain't even gonna be here. I know what it is, baby girl. I know you got work. They watching you, the cameras. I get it. Here you go. Here go 25 just to make it worth your while. She's sitting next to, because I don't get intrigued by seeing titties out that other niggas probably doing certain things too for free. I'm not a goofy, okay? I could get her for free. What I'm gonna throw money at her for? Never mind. Let me continue with the story. Man, she sit next to me. We talking, we busting it up. She was like, yo, you just such a thorough dude, blase, blah, like that. I've been working here for years. I ain't never even met nobody like you. I was like, no, I'm just here for my boy's birthday. She was like, so why you even here? I was like, you see him over there acting a fool, falling down and acting crazy? It's his birthday. That's just why I am here today. So we in there busting it up, whatever. And she's like, damn, I never met no dude like you for real. Like, I was like, nah, I was like, you look good though. Like, will I get aroused by it? Just not in these circumstances. I am not aroused by it. There's a bunch of niggas around me right now. So it's certain things that is like, not for me personally. But then she was a cool chick and all that. And she wanted to continue our relationship. Dame ain't do it because you still a stripper, but she was a pretty cool girl, but I wasn't in there looking for love. So I'm not saying she can't be a good person. What I'm saying is that's not where you go find a 2 Cents at. You're not going to find 2 Cents on a strip pole. That's not how 2 Cent husband found her. If you want somebody that's going to be loyal and hold you down and ain't going to have your ass all up in the public notifications, look at LeBron James, y'all. It ain't a nigga walking this earth more famous than him. Do Savannah James do that shit? Y'all really think LeBron James been faithful this whole time? Y'all really think that? Huh?
Dean, you was on your real life
all right, y'all go ahead and
man.
cook. I'm just gonna let y'all really think
Teen
that.
Island and shit. You cheating a whole different way, bro.
Nigga was on his best man tip.
Hey, look, 2 Cents sound like she left college like 6 years ago. Swear to
God. Why? Because she speaks.
Was you out there quoting poets and whatnot, Dean?
I'm used to being around intelligent people. You best believe. With the people I came up around, I grew up in a house full of women, dog. Like,
all right, say no more.
And all that shit. Like my closest cousin is 4 years. But they like sisters more than their cousins because I grew up with my auntie and uncle. I didn't live with my mom and dad. We
know how that goes.
So like my older cousins, like my top 2 oldest cousins, both of them went to school with Jamal Crawford and Nate Robinson and them guys in Rainier Beach. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? When it comes to certain respect levels, I definitely know how to hear it. Fun fact: Seattle ain't even really a strip club city like that. We just got liquor legal inside of strip clubs a couple years ago. What? Last year or something? Like last year, yeah. Seattle just started having liquor in strip clubs last year.
Y'all had the worst strip clubs in America.
They opened to 4 in the morning.
Seattle has the hugest. Look, Seattle has the hugest prostitution ring, but our strip clubs, you go to Portland for all that. They go to Portland, and Portland's only 3 hours away.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's literally just a hop.
Yeah, y'all in Portland, you can do drugs on the street and don't get locked up.
Oh, you can do that in Seattle too. They got an open drug policy. Like I promise you, and they have little medical centers where they give out free needles and some more stuff. Seattle's crazy when it comes to all that. They got
you got butterflies.
You said what?
You got butterflies already for the game later.
Hold on. You see what I'm on? Hold on. You see? Hold on. You see that? Hold on. Don't get it twisted. You see the Super Bowl 50? You know I got the loud.
I want Seahawks to win so bad, bro. I'm a Bills fan. Fuck the Patriots.
I already put 100 into the Seahawks. You dig? And my full parlay hit, I'm pulling out 270. You dig?
Let's go.
Shit, I might start an account up in a half hour. I need some money.
I hate the Patriots. Let's go Seahawks.
Oh yeah, Seattle all day.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna tell you a secret. The NFL got a love affair with the Patriots.
Yes, sir.
So don't be surprised. And everybody betting on Seattle, I might take my money and put it on the Patriots, even though I ain't their guts.
Listen, David.
Just so I can get some dollars.
They fucking took games away from teams. The Bills should have been in the championship game at least, bro. They took that shit. They'll make who they want to win, bro. There's too much money on the line.
I already told David that I already told Vando that the last time they was celebrating a celebrity couple, it was the damn.
I would just say this, y'all, about when we sit up there and talk about these two situations, man. I just want niggas to stop trying to put a jacket on a nigga that the judge haven't put on him yet.
Real shit.
Hold on, but in the same breath, though, you can't say that and then be like, yo, but he needs to do this and needs to do that based on a case that ain't even strong enough to convict the man of. Like, how a nigga supposed to make advice off of? How a nigga supposed to adjust his next move off of allegations if his reputation is weaponized against him? Every single athlete who has been in his position, aside from Floyd Mayweather, because he was out there getting fondled by them Jews. But
his ass went to jail too for beating a chick.
Everybody that's been in that position has had their reputation weaponized against them, especially for the darker ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody at the top of every industry, nobody has left without an asterisk by their name or something that they could use to convict them.
Smut on their name, 100%.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now let's analyze the timing of this shit. Because first off, I see with my third eye, not the first two. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at this situation, I'm analyzing timing first and foremost. Everybody was hating on this motherfucker because he was supposed to be getting the big bag. I remember all the episodes and shit that we was talking about, where how much he was estimated to make with Jake Paul and so on and so forth. And then once the fight falls through, all of a sudden these allegations come about. You know what I'm saying? I see a trend. Same thing when fucking I feel like they have a stable of girls that they could easily just, they got them like red noses, just waiting to make an allegation on a nigga as soon as a motherfucker make it to a certain height. When damn Rolly Romero was about to fight Tank, he had allegations on him. And then all of a sudden they fucking disappeared. And nobody talks about Rolly Romero's his allegations. But why did they ever pop up? And why are they not talked about now? It seems strategic, So with that being said, can none of us really tell a man how to manage, especially a man of that status, how to manage that level of fame? Because ain't none of us in that position. Ain't none of us had identical weights to carry when it comes down to that. We don't know what's true and what's not, and
my thing is, though, Sin, the part I know is true is that you fucking with bottle girls.
I mean, that's all well and good. Let's not what's his name? I feel like a man with his status should be able to walk through a strip club without nobody weaponizing anything against him and saying no.
You understand that he said that he a devout Muslim. A devout Muslim not supposed to be in a strip club.
All right, so maybe we're the fools for believing he's a devout Muslim because at the end of the day, he's involved in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So all these niggas is actors in those cases. So maybe we're the fuck wrong.
My thing is, Sin, you gotta walk it or not. You understand?
I don't expect these actors. I don't hold these actors to real life standards, bro. Like, this is entertainment on some real shit. So when I see something being weaponized a certain type of way,
it's definitely getting weaponized. That's why she accusing them. She know that she can get a bag for Gervonta Davis for accusations and things like that. That ain't nothing new. My thing is, Gervonta Davis told us, and he's aware that people don't like him long before this. He aware. That's why he don't fuck with people and all of that. That was him educating us on what his mentality is. If you know that, Sin, if you got 100 mil, I'm not looking to be dating bottle girls. I might as well just hire a fucking prostitute at that point.
But
Yeah,
just because
true
I
indeed.
got 100 mil doesn't mean that changes the level of people that I'm dating simply because I have 100 mil. Think about that, Dean. If
Nah.
if if you got 100 mil today, you're not necessarily going, unless it's only for your money, you're not gonna start attracting people you wouldn't have attracted normally without the 100 mil. Like you got to think of the intellectual level these men are on and all of that. If they don't want women
That
only
part is
for them
true.
for their
Bro,
money, they got to date. You know what I'm saying? On the women
if I'm making
that they can relate to, that they can talk to, that they can deal with, that they can. You get what I'm trying to say? Like it's not like just
No,
because
I
he
understand
if
30
I
exactly
years
what
make
you're
old with
saying.
100.
9 figures, my girl's got to make at least 6 to be in order for her to even qualify as a bad bitch. The fuck are these dudes out here with money talking about? She got to make 6 figures to even fuck with me.
But damn, you sound like a
Their sights
prostitute. You
are
go
aimed
die.
too
What's wrong
fucking
with you,
low,
D?
bro.
What?
Let me go
Huh?
ahead
That's
and say
naughty
this,
But
behavior.
this
yo.
is what y'all gotta understand
Y'all
too.
gotta
That
realize
these
that.
guys with this money, they don't want they think about it. The guys you see that are dating the women with these money, if you looking at it, it's like they hold like that's the rich man's game that they playing. All that shit they came out with P. Diddy
That's for
and how they
real.
got these women and what they doing with these women. Cassie made money. She was a model. She did all of
Yep.
that, but you see, like
See,
it's a
okay,
rich man's game that
I'm
they playing
sorry,
with these
Tucson. I
women.
gotta
They
say
don't
this.
want these women that think for themselves and do it. They don't
What we
want those type of women, do you?
They
the
don't
They
want
fellas
don't.
on the
independent
panel,
women.
what we not gonna do is act like we don't know hoes that's hoes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's
No doubt.
stop this shit, y'all.
In different
We know
area
exactly what
codes.
fucking type of girl we dealing with after a month or two. We know exactly what fucking type of girl we are dealing with, nigga. Let's stop
Should
the
take a week or
bullshit.
two. A week or
Yeah.
two, Dean.
A
Niggas,
week or no,
look,
I'm
yo.
gonna give them grace. No, I'm gonna give grace, B more. I'm gonna give
I don't.
grace.
I don't.
I
You gotta let
understand
them
Look,
what
yo.
go.
Tucson is saying that. Well, you can get money, but then if you ain't got the mouthpiece or the because think
They
about it.
ain't laying it.
What Tucson is saying is you could get money, but now you want women who are upstanding and have money. They're not going to be as impressed by your
Yeah.
money. So what are you going to do to attract that CEO or that
Yes.
businesswoman? Or
Yep.
because she's not impressed by the money. Yeah, you got money, that's what's up. But you can't be stuttering over your words. You got to have some type of intellect. And maybe Tucson is saying maybe Gervonta feel like he not on those type of women level. He going to stick to where he at. But the problem with that is, y'all, life as a man is about accepting reality. You're not where you used to be at, though. Now, you can keep trying to go back to the hood and be accepted by those people because you feel like that's where you still at, but that's not where you at. Nipsey Hussle had to learn that
That's
the
a
hard way.
fact,
Rest in
bro.
peace to my guy.
That's a fact.
See, the thing is about consequences in this legal system when you a black man, ignorance of the law is no excuse. They don't give a fuck whatever reason Gervonta Davis got himself in this situation. They have no problem prosecuting him for it, though. They don't care about that shit. And I'm telling Tank, since you know, and if you didn't, that they don't care about it. Oh, yeah, little bro, you got a target on your back. You're pulling in $100 million. You think they want a little black nigga who not the most intellectual, bringing in $100 million with face tattoos and cornrows,
That
and you
part.
don't think nobody gonna be on your ass about that?
But y'all not being honest about the women either, because y'all are speaking as if hoes are the only women that run schemes like this when that's not true. Yeah, you go ahead and get you
Exactly.
a more get you
Exactly.
a more sophisticated woman and get a more sophisticated game ran on you. Just like they
Fucking
say, Drika
fact,
Gates
Jay.
stole money
No.
from Kevin
Any
Gates, and she went and started a whole business weed for him after she didn't extort after she didn't took money from the nigga. You got Taylor Swift. She's being accused of stealing money from Deontay Wilder. Like we acting like just because you a hoe about a girl in the strip club. No, no, no. The more sophisticated the woman, the more sophisticated the scheme, y'all. Like we gotta
true
stop
that.
acting like this is just only for
Right.
hoes.
True
No,
that.
no,
Let's
no.
go. 2
You
cent.
gotta
Let's
watch
go.
Yo,
yourself,
Thomas is right.
period, bro.
True that.
And it's not unique to men. I mean to women. Because I got a friend that do real
Talk to
estate.
him.
She started talking to a nigga. He didn't robbed her for 400,000. Because they supposed to
Yep.
be going into business together and buying. This is not unique to men.
Yep.
This is not
Real
unique to
shit,
women.
Jay.
This is not unique to Gervonta Tank Davis.
It's not.
This is
True that.
life.
Well, I'll say
Period.
this. I hear you, 2 Cent, But now in life, life you take chances. What's more of a chance I got?
No, that's right. That's a fact.
Life about weighing your options out. If I go to the hood, do I got a better chance of getting robbed in the hood or Beverly Hills?
Right.
I ain't saying I can't get robbed in Beverly Hills. I'm not saying that.
You're going to get robbed
People
for
has
more
been robbed in Beverly
bro.
Hills.
You're going to get robbed for more for everything you got in Beverly Hills. Do you know what Kim Kardashian's been charged? Tucson, you heard about Kim Kardashian's charges?
Oh, when they ran in her hotel room and took all that jewelry, son?
They said that Kim Kardashian
did a whole bunch of shit. What charges you talking about? You talking about when she faked that robbery?
Nah, they said right now she's being charged. Her most salacious charges. She's being charged with being a motherfucking she's a high level sex worker. She's been paid. She works to drug men with secrets, drug high power men and get their fucking secrets. They got this in black and white.
Oh yeah, like a blackmail ring.
Well, y'all, I think that y'all confusing. Y'all confusing what I'm saying. I'm not confusing. Hold on, y'all. Y'all confusing somebody making a lot of money with being a upstanding woman. You said Drika. Drika is not an upstanding woman. She had sex tapes out with Kevin Gates. She's not an upstanding woman. Kim Kardashian is not an upstanding woman. Coretta Scott King wouldn't do that though. Malcolm ex-wife wouldn't do that though.
Crazy feedback.
Niggas don't want Coretta Scott Kings. Dean, what is you talking about? Huh? Niggas don't want women like that, bro. They don't.
That's what you said. I'm glad that you said that. That's their problem, and that's their problem, and that's the problem. That's the problem. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I started this whole live. That's what I'm holding them accountable for. That's the problem, though. That's the problem, though. When you want to dip, when you pray for rain, you got to deal with mud. You want the big booty bitch with the big titties on Instagram shaking her ass. Okay, just understand that it might come with some. You want to deal with Kim Kardashian, ask Kanye West. Just understand your daughter might be 12 years old, getting hand tattoos and piercings and shit. Listen here, man. It is what it is. You gotta take accountability. I can't sit up here and keep complaining about what my baby moms did. Dame had to make a decision no matter what that bitch doing. I gotta get my daughters. I gotta move different. And when I started changing how I think, I attracted somebody different. I gave somebody a chance, 2 Cent. I wouldn't normally give a chance. But guess what, 2 Cent? I ain't arguing no damn more. I ain't cussing out. I ain't getting cops called. None of that. Everything my baby mom told me I couldn't find, I found. Every single thing.
Let me say this, Dean. Let me say this as far as the accountability, right? This is how I feel about the situation. Gervonta Tank Davis could have paid that $1 million and went on about his day. But I believe him. Listen, he could have paid the $1 million and went on about his day, y'all. The man image has been ruined. He all over the media. They talking about they got a manhunt. He lost $20 to $40 million in the Jake Paul fight to fight this. It's no more accountability the nigga can take, y'all. It's no he whole shit is ruined. Image, everything. He getting dragged through the mud. If this comes out that he didn't do it and it's false and it's fake and it's not true, it's no more accountability the nigga could have took, dude. It's not. Should he have been there? No. He shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't be messing with them type of girls. Cool. But guess what? Since I was here and this has happened to me, I'm not finna let them keep dragging my name through the mud. They not finna finesse me out no $1 million. If I lose the fight, I lose $40 million. Fuck it. I'm about to let niggas know this ain't me and I didn't do this shit. It's no more accountability he can take, dude.
Well, I'm not talking about the accountability part of afterwards. That's why I'm defending them when it comes to this. About the Devin fans trying to put a jacket on him. What Dame is talking about is Gervonta. This is not his first time with a girl lying on him. So you are aware, 2 Cent, that this can happen to you. And your baby mom did it. This bitch not even your baby mom. If your baby mama do it to you, you don't think a fucking bottle girl at Tootsie's will? Where is you thinking that? I'm talking about it'd be different, 2 Cent, if this was his first time. I'm holding them accountable for keep fucking with the same type of chick. You ain't learned yet. You 31. You ain't learned yet. That's my whole point. We're not gonna act like it's just every woman would do this to you. No, the fuck they wouldn't.
Right, well,
if that's the case, Deem ass would have been in jail a long motherfucking time ago.
Yeah, well, bro.
Deem, I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing up here.
I'm not saying that people ain't out there to set them up. Deem is fully aware of that. What I'm saying, Gervonta Davis need to be fully aware of that. When you're touching millions, you're playing by a different set of rules, and you need to act like you're playing like a different set of rules. See, you want to still, somebody got a crazy, whoever that is, somebody please.
That's me. I'm driving, bro.
Oh, all right, yeah. Go on mute for me, son, because I can hear the whole wind real quick. When you are playing by a different set of rules, you got to understand the game you are in, bro. If you are a Hall of Fame, if you are a quarterback of the NFL, you can't do what a nigga who worked at Giants can do. Whether you like it or not. Gervonta Davis, you are more successful than these rappers. These rappers is broke. You're not a rapper. You're more of an NBA player than a rapper. Them niggas is broke. And they whole image is fucking with chicks like that. Being in strip. They gotta do that. You don't. Has it fulfilled you anymore? It hasn't seemed like you've been any happier fucking with these type of bitches and being at Tootsies. It hasn't seemed like it's fulfilled your life. I guarantee Gervonta Davis won't be in there no more. So don't tell me he can't learn from it, because I guarantee you he won't be in there no more. You understand? I ain't saying that we all got to learn the hard way. Everybody make mistakes. But because everybody makes mistakes, Gervonta Davis got to get held accountable for his like every fucking body else do. Nobody's going to convince me that you $100 million nigga and you say that you want to be on the island. You don't even want to do interviews, but you want to be in Tootsies with girls shaking their ass. That don't seem incognito to Dean. It's like Big Meech being surprised he got locked up when you got billboards that say the world is mine in Atlanta. Soon as niggas drive through Atlanta, first thing they see is your fucking billboard. Drug dealers being surprised. Tank is the drug dealer right now that's surprised somebody snitched. Well, when you get in the drug game, understand. No, you got to accept that day that you start moving bricks. Somebody can snitch. I might have to kill somebody. And if you don't want to do that, then get the fuck out the way. Because that's what come with it. Tank, you right, y'all. Tank ain't the first nigga to be set up. So he should know that niggas get set up, right? Because he ain't the first, ain't gonna be the last. You gotta learn from your mistakes, man. LeBron James ain't gotta deal with this shit. Because guess what? Them bitches he cheating on, they signing NDAs. The whatever way he moving in a strategic way. Because can't none of y'all convince me the government want to take down Gervonta more than LeBron James. So where I'm coming at with it is, these motherfuckers is trying to put a jacket on him. Yeah, she's bogus as hell for the accusations. That's why I think that if none of this is true, she need to go to jail. But that's a whole different conversation, though. The day they say, Gervonta Davis, you did not do this, what you gonna do? See, my stepdad always told me something. Rest in peace to him. He said, nothing bad happens to you in life. It's only good things and lessons. I'm going to say that again to you. My stepdad, rest in peace to him. He told me nothing bad happens to you in life. It's only good things and lessons. Have you learned your lesson? Damn, these bitches ain't shit. Oh, Gervonta, you didn't know that. Man, these bitches are trying to line you up. Oh, you did. Every nigga from Philly know bitches are trying to line you up. Ask them about South Philly women. So if you get a girl from South Philly, just don't be surprised if niggas start picking that lock and kicking the door, raving the 4-4. You knew it was a possibility. You knew their reputation, correct? You took the chance. Not every girl from South Philly like that. I ain't saying that. But just know if you messing with a chick from South Philly, if you could be hitting it one night and a nigga might come in there. I'ma just tell you what's gonna go on. So when the day they say Gervonta Davis, we said that you did not do this no more. You didn't do this. Is you gonna go in Tootsies and grip chicks up anymore? You ain't gonna do that no more. If you got a problem with a chick, you ain't gonna go to her establishment, is you? That's a learned lesson. If she got you so heated that you want to go to her establishment, 2 Cent, you might want to cut her off before it get there. That's a learned lesson. That's what I'm holding Gervonta Davis accountable for. Ain't nobody tell his ass to get up at 4 a.m. to go to fuck the tussies and go in the club because they got some type of video so that he was there and he chose to come there. Now I'm asking y'all, if Gervonta Davis said fuck that bitch and then chose to sit his ass home, would he be in this situation? No, there's some accountability to be held there. If she's lying or not is not what I'm talking about. Not these bitch ass niggas that's, hold on, I'm gonna let y'all cook. Not these bitch ass niggas that's online saying that he did it, saying he a woman beater. Ain't those niggas is hoes, and she bogus as fuck. She's a terrible person for that. Let's put that to the side though. Now that you know all this is what my stepdad used to tell me. Now that you know all this, your girl cheated on you, life ain't fair, you a black man in America, what you gonna do about it? You gonna sit and bitch about it, or you gonna do something about it? You gonna change the way you do? Is you gonna be the highest example of how you should be? Is you gonna be Bumpy Johnson, or you gonna be the other average black man that gets smacked around in the 40s because the white man said so? Who you gonna choose to be? That's a decision. Gervonta Davis got mad, chose to go to that girl where she worked at, grabbed her up, whatever the fuck happened, something happened. It may not happen to the way she said it happened, and that's probably why he gets off. But if he would have said, fuck that bitch, didn't go to the establishment, wasn't fucking with a bitch like, oh man, she on some nut shit. Oh, she don't want to come through, fuck her. That would have been what's best for her. Dad, where 2 Cent go? She must have dropped off. I'm about to put this link in. Y'all go ahead and cook.
Yo, y'all hear me?
I can hear you, Sam.
Nah, shit, man. I'm putting all accountability on the. I'm putting all accountability on the motherfucking police. Motherfucker, don't come with half no story expecting me to react to nothing. I ain't got no. I don't think that man need to do nothing other than navigate this storm. I feel like all of these perspectives and weighted opinions is exactly why that man's like fuck the fans and don't want to come back to boxing, because nobody can manage. Like, you can't prepare for certain shit you can't see. This could have been just like he might have history with this chick. Apparently he has history with this chick. I ain't look all the way into it, but he has history with this chick. It could be a family member next saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be it could come from any direction when you're dealing with the type of fame that he's dealing with. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that. However, I have had shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to build shit that big and motherfuckers acted out before I even got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my own family has been my biggest opposition towards shit that I've been building already. So I already can imagine what it would be like if I was playing with his type of money. So when it comes down to everybody else and, you know, just having to, you know, kind of defend yourself prior to being convicted of anything, it's like the court of public opinion is ruthless, man, at the end of the day. And the police do not, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could easily put anything out there. It's to the point right now where motherfuckers will just put anything out there off of some he say, she say, and they don't have to come with no evidence, no story, no nothing, and everybody is already weaponized against them. To where, like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just
like people don't want to.
I'm just saying, man, motherfuckers gotta move smarter, man. You gotta move smarter in this life, man. As smart as you can. Like I said, then what's your excuse for your fucking baby mom? You knew her. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, all right, let's put the girl to the side and somebody sent her at him. Ain't nobody sent his baby mom at him. He sent. I know how you make a baby. I got 3 of them. You don't just make a baby because you're not spending time around. You don't like this person. Do baby moms set you up afterwards? 100 motherfucking % they do. But what we not going to do is act like, you know, I know that's not how that happened. You like dealing with hood rat bitches. That's okay. Let's just say Tank like dealing with hood rat bitches. All Deem is saying, you got to switch that up a little bit, fam. It's not beneficial, gang. That's all I'm saying. You got to switch up how you moving a little bit, gang. That's all I'm saying.
I don't disagree with you, Dean, but I'm just
saying he beat her up and all that shit too when she was putting tooth on his putting shit on his toothbrush. So if you really ain't do it and it's all bullshit, the truth will come out. Then what? After the truth come out, what you gonna do? Go back to Tootsie's? So y'all telling them he should go back to Tootsie's?
No, nobody's saying that.
Go deal with more bottle girls and strippers. That's the answer? Nah,
Dean, can you hear me?
I can't say that. That's the answer. That's all Dean is fucking saying.
Okay, you hear two saying is you can hear two saying
or something else. Let it happen in a different way. Let it not happen from you continuously doing the same shit. That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying, gang. Try something different. Get a girl that's garbed up. Try something different. That's all Dean's saying.
That's what I'm telling you.
You're going to have to try something different. What I'm saying is literally not a choice. You have to try something different because every time that you haven't tried something different, look where we at. And it's only hurting one person. It's only hurting one person. It's only hurting Gervonta Tank Davis. It ain't hurting that girl. It ain't hurting his baby moms. It ain't hurting nobody else to fucking involve. It's only hurting him.
Dean, can you hear us?
Y'all go ahead. If 2 Cent talking, go ahead and cook.
Bro, I think Tank and Floyd probably gonna fight.
I hear you 2 Cent. Can the rest of y'all hear? Can anybody else hear 2 Cent? Can anybody hear me?
I heard her.
Okay. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. That's all. I mean, I just think that it's no like. I wonder. This is what I want to know when this comes out. Because honestly, if they were truly trying to extort Tank, in my opinion, I think the tape would have came out if it's as bad as they said it was.
Real shit, Jay.
Because you got to think, like, if you got me on dragging you, punching you in the face, choking you, doing all this on tape, like
the bail not $850. I'll tell you that.
You feel me? So I mean,
shit, that tape was damning.
And why I always thought that there was a tape was because I can't fathom so many people lying about a tape. I can't fathom Jake Paul saying he's seen the tape and Tank's a horrible human being. I can't fathom the club owner sitting down with the people writing the article describing the tape and the people that wrote the article saying, yeah, they seen a clip of the tape also. Like, y'all not understanding. If it's nothing on that tape, there is a deeper and more sinister plot to destroy Gervonta Tank Davis. It's way deeper than him needing the...
He referred to it. He said they got a tape. He didn't say he's seen the tape. Jake said they got a tape.
What 2 Cent? I hear you, sis.
That's what
Gervonta Davis should have known that already. We've only been saying it every day, 2 Cent, for the last 5 fucking years.
Nah,
but
man.
Dean, this what I'm saying.
No, we're not gonna do
that.
Hold on, hold on, 2 Cent. We've been telling Gervonta Davis for the last 5 years. It's clearly an agenda. It's clearly motherfucking Blue Blood was saying the nigga house got raided. Blue Blood said he was in Cuba. What else do you need to know? It's a motherfucking agenda.
It's a big agenda too.
Man, let me say this, man. Let me say this, man. Let me say.
I'm not saying it's not. What I'm saying is 2 Cent. What I'm saying is the fact that y'all know that. He shouldn't be oblivious to that either, 2 Cent, is what I'm saying. He don't know that motherfuckers don't like him?
Nah, bro. It's deeper than that, man. You ain't going deep enough, bro. Motherfucker, I just sit here and watch. I'm sitting here watching Deontay Wilder crash out of the interviews talking about corruption that he fucking dealt with, that we all seen, that motherfuckers is not, you know what I'm saying, nobody's addressing. Niggas got to be silent about that. And everybody's acting like he's fucking crazy. Seeing Errol spit, I think this motherfucker was poison, plain and simple. But he's supposed to take it on the motherfucking chin. And niggas just shut up about it. Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? Every time somebody gets to the top somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a little fucking pattern of some bullshit going on. And police don't have to do nothing but put out half a goddamn story and have niggas up here acting like this towards these motherfuckers. And I think that they need to have a better goddamn story and have all the evidence lined up. If somebody's sitting here holding back footage and you're saying that footage is what y'all going off of to produce this case, and y'all are holding back the footage, then y'all are augmenting the story before you present it to us.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So if you augmenting the story, first off, in law enforcement, you have the highest due diligence. So you have the highest obligation to present the truth off the rip. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? So we and us as men, you already know before you act on anything, you got to get all the information. You can't be the motherfucking
fool.
Sin?
Can I
you
ask
can't
you
be
this,
the fool.
Because I don't think y'all hearing me. Sin, I don't idolize too many men, but Malcolm X may be one. Sin, do you think that he was well aware that people was trying to take him down? Like,
you know how Malcolm X felt about propaganda.
That people was trying to take him down.
You know how Malcolm X felt about propaganda.
Hold on, Sin, let me ask you the question, because I'm gonna show you where the accountability lies. If Malcolm X was living right today, and I told him, "Hey, yo, man, it's an agenda to tear you down. People don't really like you. They want to do all types of bad shit to you." Do you think I would have had to try to convince him of that, or he would have already believed it?
But then you skipping the part of how Malcolm X got to where he was even at, though.
No, I'm talking about where he's at, because I'm not going off of when Gervonta Davis was growing up. I'm talking about 31-year-old Gervonta Davis today. Malcolm X. If I would have tried to tell him that the FBI and the CIA and all of these people, they want you so bad, do you think I would have had to try to convince him of that, or he would have already believed it?
I don't think he needs to be convinced in that. What I'm trying to tell you is what I'm trying to say is, when you got an industry and a machine against you like that, what really can you do? You can be as accountable as you want to be, nigga. If they want to get you, they gonna get you. If they can't get you, they just gonna kill you. It's just that simple. That's what I'm trying to say.
I agree with that, 2 Cent. I'm not talking about that part. I'm not talking about the result. If they want to get you, 2 Cent, they can get you. There's nothing you can do about that. We've been black in America since forever. They got Malcolm X. They got Martin Luther King. I'm talking about their awareness. They knew that, though. They accepted that. They understood the situation they was in, and they accepted it, is what Deem is saying. So Malcolm X, you didn't catch him cheating on his wife because he knew the FBI was following him. He knew he didn't want that on his jacket. You got to be aware of these things. Especially as somebody at this level, I'm not going to let people act like Gervonta Davis is just this idiot and he don't know people don't like him. And that he's not the most hated boxer in boxing. I know he knows that, because why he say he wants to retire. All of the things that he says, that's how I know he knows these things. So what I'm saying is, if you know all of these things, try not to put yourself in positions that makes it even being at Tootsie's is not a good fucking idea. Fucking with a bottle girl is not a good idea.
Hold on,
these things. If you gonna catch me the long way. Nigga, catch me like Malcolm X, nigga, you gotta kill me. It ain't nothing else. You couldn't find no dirt on my name. You couldn't prosecute me. You couldn't do none of that. You had to just kill me at the motherfucking ad while I stood there. If they just go up there and blow Gervonta Davis' head off in the ring, so be it. But what I'm saying is, you as a man, you have to be understand the situation that you're in. Damn, they really on my ass. Damn, they really don't fuck with me. Damn, I really can't trust everybody around me. Damn, I can't be just fucking with these chicks. Any girl that walk through this door, baby girl, do what Derek Jeter do, 2 Cent. You gotta leave your phone at the door. You can't walk in Derek Jeter's house with your phone. No, he confiscate that from the door, and you gonna sign this NDA paper before you walk in here.
Real shit.
Yeah, I understand that black men would get set up every fucking day, all of the time. I get that. And if they really want to try to do it to you, we watched enough movies, we've seen enough things in life to understand that can happen to you. What I am saying is, be aware that can happen to you. Don't add fuel to the fire. All our parents have told us our whole life. Don't add fuel to the fire. That's all I'm telling them. Don't add fuel to the fire. Don't give them shit to say about you when you know they can't wait to do it. When you know they can't wait to do it, you know this. Then you're going to act surprised when they do it. No, leave that for us. Leave that for me and 2 Cent and Sin to for on your behalf. But you try to move different. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King knew the whole world was trying to kill him. They still took precautions, though. They didn't just sit up there and say, and go in the middle of the street and say, they go in the middle of Alabama in front of the Ku Klux Klan and say, since I know y'all want to kill me, just kill me. Make it hard for them. That's all Dame's saying. Make it hard for them. That's all I'm saying. Make it hard for them. Ain't nobody tell Kobe to fuck that nut-ass white bitch. Nope. Make it hard for him. I'm sorry, y'all. I went on a tangent. I was just saying, because I just know how shit is. I get that
can
deep
y'all hear me?
into it, dog.
Y'all hear me?
Y'all go ahead. Whoever talking, go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah. What's up, y'all?
What's up,
I don't think y'all thinking far enough. Like, we've been knowing for years, ever since a certain entity, I'm not gonna say who it is, been coming in the game. They've been trying to sabotage one group of people, and y'all ain't nobody been saying shit about it. And now it's a motherfucking lawsuit against that side of the town, and y'all not seeing this. Like, it's a lot of shit that's little shit that's trickling out, and y'all putting it as, yeah, Tank, he needs to pick better women. But I picked a woman who was a lawyer, and she almost got me locked up for 20 years. So it's like, it ain't what you pick, it's the person you pick. It's always gonna be the luck of the draw. So you gotta pick a woman that got your core values. But that's hard to find. You really literally probably gotta go out of the country or go on to find a girl in the country or the no or middle of Mississippi that don't know nothing. That's the only way you're gonna find a woman like that. But it's like we see the situation that Tank's in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he talked to this girl about a girl. The best girl I've ever had, she was a bottle girl. I'm gonna tell you now, she's a doctor. She's a doctor now. She was a bottle girl for 3 years, and boom, now she's a damn doctor. Love her to death. Talk to her every other week. She married. We got 3 kids. Just because of that circumstance, don't make it a bad place. You know what I'm saying? Just because when you meet a person that don't mean them who they is. But we gotta get to the back to the point where these motherfuckers trying to take down PBC, bro. They've been trying to steal their stars. They've been trying to everything. Al getting put in lawsuits. Tank's got a fucking case. Deontay Wilder said he got cheated. You hear Maul can't get a fight. All these things are popping up, and you're like, last year was here that Turkey was in the back taking fight dates. So Tank couldn't fight people. Yeah, it's a bigger scope because we already know boxing is the wild, wild west. And it was run by the fucking mob at one time who was killing people at weigh-ins.
Y'all, Dondrick, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to prove my point. Today is Sunday, and I did an early show. It's not even 12:30. Y'all, it was 140 people in here.
Yep,
y'all, because Gervonta Davis is in the picture.
We know who the real ones are.
So, because Gervonta Davis is in the picture on a Sunday, and I went live at 10 in the morning, it's 140 people in there.
Tells you the face of boxing.
That's because of Gervonta, right? Now, we all aware of that, right? Can we all say we aware of that? That Dean, you probably got 140 people in here because you put a picture up of Gervonta Davis.
Well, and it's you because you're an entertaining dude.
Look, Buddha. Buddha ain't never been by my channel before. Tank a duck. Davis don't want whatever, blah, blah, blah. Look.
Yeah, he knows the real, though. I mean, we've literally been on a fucking myth-busting spree for the last couple days.
Where my point is, y'all, is that this is Sunday, early in the morning. I don't even go live at this time.
Super
and it
Sunday.
Was 140 people in here. What Greg just say, we are aware. It was 140 people in here because I got a picture of Gervonta Davis with his mug shot up and it says Suckas. That's why they clicked. So my point is, if I'm aware of that Gervonta Davis get treated differently than everybody else, if you are aware of that Gervonta Davis get treated differently than remember, Gervonta Davis supposed to be in Cuba. Ain't nobody said nothing. If that's not a clear agenda, see, Deem, I like to break stuff down real simple. All is going around the fucking world. The fact that niggas was making videos saying he was in Cuba should tell you everything you need to know. The fact that you got niggas out here saying they not biased and they independent and now they got deals with networks and they about to be analysts and they was YouTube channels like me and you.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all noticed that though.
Man, I'm looking at the whole landscape. This is why I'm so pissed off.
If I can see
the nigga who's interviewer. Interviewer that is is gonna be commentating on a network. I don't understand. Y'all understand? It's a interviewer, and y'all know who I'm talking about. Is about to be doing commentating on a network.
Should I have to say anything else?
It's beyond that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is the reason why I'm also like, this is the reason why I'm on the fence that I'm on, because niggas, I see an active plot to just replace us with some mediocre ass boxing. And you about to have a bunch of motherfuckers that like, you know what type of lineup we about to have. I ain't trying to say none of these. I'm sick of saying these forgettable ass names. Like, they about to, yo, whatever my man just talked about right there, as far as that plot, they trying to tear down PBC. I see that full landscape. And if Tank is out the picture, they trying to revitalize it. You know, they trying to get more money out, squeeze whatever money they could out of Canelo. Like, I don't want to see Crawford come back. I don't want to see no more. I've seen the worst of Shakur, or not the worst. Let's say I've seen the absolute best of Shakur, whatever, 2 Saturdays ago. I don't need to see, like, this is not what I want to see in boxing. This is not what I want to put my money on. This is not the shit that I can anticipate. And if this is going to be the landscape, like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfuckers might as well really start doing MMA.
Hey, y'all, 2 Cent back up. I want to say this, y'all. Deem, when I made my channel, let me get the Zach super chat. Zach, we are with the pound. He says we are here because you're one of the good guys. Oh, and Tank the face of boxing, 100%. Dave with the 20 ball in the super chat. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do, man. Thank y'all. This is a great conversation, and I'm glad everybody's passionate about it, and we could get different perspectives, y'all. I would just want to say this, y'all. When I first started my YouTube channel, and I wish hey, Chris, if you listening to me, Chris, please hit the link. Chris Trucker, if you listening to me, please hit the link. What I'm talking about intelligence and being accountable is where I'm going at with it. All of the hate that I get, y'all, and the people talking shit and people doing this and people doing that, before I started my YouTube channel, I was well aware this was going to happen. I was well aware of it. I never thought I would get to 100,000 subscribers the easy way. I never thought that. I knew I would have to do it the hard way. The problem is, the other part I knew, that if I stayed real, I stayed in my morals, I knew that I would wind up, it would show, my work would show. You can't name another YouTube channel that only got 3,000 subscribers that has had more impact than Dean. Do you think when do you think people like this? No, all of them top guys, them 100,000 subscriber guys, they know who I am and got me blocked on their channel. They can't never say that I'm lying on them, though, or say I'm just making shit up. I had the awareness to know. I used to tell, where y'all think I get this? I let people talk who like to talk because you get to see how full of shit they are. I told Chris was like, Dean, but these motherfuckers ain't gonna never change, Dean. Even if you do a show, you get a channel, these motherfuckers ain't gonna never change, Dean. They're gonna continue to hate. And I said, I know. And that just give me better content to put out the truth every time they do.
Every time.
So yeah, we know Gervonta Davis, people are attacking him in the PBC. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Lay down like a bitch? What you gonna do about it?
You gonna fight?
My stepdad used to always tell me, nothing bad happened to you in life, just good things and lessons. What you gonna do about it?
That's a fact, bro.
Lay down? Make it easy for him? Not Dean. No. Do I make it easy for the blue bloods and the showbiz and the champ sides and these goofy ass niggas? Do I make it easy? No, that's why they block me. No, I don't make it easy. Every narrative they put out, they ain't right back out here on it. You can't name a channel that's my size that get 30, 40 super chats. It's niggas that got 300,000 subscribers can't get 10. They put up a goal for 10 and hope they get it.
Real shit.
So if more people support me, if I got 3,000 subscribers, but I got 2,000 people that support me, but you got 200,000 subscribers, but only 500 really support you, who doing the fuck better? Jerron Boots ain't shot these bitch ass niggas out. He shot at me and 2 Cents out because the work speak for itself. We ain't just say, well, I ain't got 100,000 subscribers and they be buying views and they be buying subscriptions and they got Zuffa and the Zone behind they channels. Let me stop making videos and because I can't compete with them. Fuck all that, dog. We don't do no laying down, fam. No. I'm going to make it hard. When you say Gervonta Davis was in Cuba, I'm going to make a video saying you's a motherfucking liar. When you say Jerron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz is done, Dame gonna go out here and hit his contacts up and be able to say, "You's a motherfucking liar, nigga."
Was it a lie?
But what about when the police come with half a story?
When the police come with half a story, when the police come with half a
What
story,
about that?
listen.
Are they motherfucking lying? Nah. I mean, not. Let's pick the extreme.
I'm about to answer. Guess what? Watch this. Hold on, David. Watch this, son. Ain't Gervonta Davis' lawyer working good? He working like a motherfucker. Ain't God good?
He already got his case solved.
Is Gervonta Davis laying down?
We gotta wait for the
Hold on,
information
David.
to come
Is
out.
Gervonta Davis laying down, or did he hire the best lawyer?
Hell no. He got the best motherfucking lawyer. That motherfucker on his job. He got
I tell y'all what, it's costing Tank more money. It's costing Tank more money to get out of the situation than it would have been just for him to pay the $1 million. It's costing more for him to get out of this situation than if he would have just paid him $1 million. Yeah, I was just saying it's costing him more to get out the situation than if he would have just paid the $1 million. And that's real talk, because I guarantee you that lawyer is costing him more than $1 million. Period. But I want to say, it seems like what's happening now.
He gotta do that. He gotta clear his name.
Yeah, he gotta fight for his innocence. Because if he go here and he cop out for that, if he go here and he cop out for this, you know what's going to happen? They're going to say he was lying. He did it. That's why he paid it off. No, he got the evidence proving that he's innocent. Go to court, pay your 100%. Lawyer, and you know what? He gonna get paid tenfold on his next fight.
LG.
Watch.
And I'm gonna show all resistance. I don't give a fuck about no warrants and none of that. I'm gonna show all forms of resistance. Like, I'm not gonna just up and turn myself in. I'm not gonna up and pay motherfuckers off. I ain't about to do none of that sucker shit that Too Rich was talking about yesterday. Had me about to flip the fuck out because he told my man, if you just pay this and that. I don't know what school of thought these niggas be coming from.
Hey, yo, can I give y'all a prime example of what I was talking about? Shout out to my guy Greg Hackett here. I'm gonna use Greg as a prime example because y'all all was here. Now, niggas talk shit about Greg record. Greg don't. Somebody got echo too, y'all. Whoever that, please, everybody just go mute because somebody got an echo. Greg, they talk about my guy Greg record. They talk about what has Greg done in boxing, blah, blah, blah. Greg did a YouTube channel that get popping. Greg talk about how he feel as though he was gypped out of a lot of fights in his career, that he don't think that his record is what they say it is. Whether that's true or not doesn't really matter. The fact is he never laid down. Now, he didn't get on TV by being a boxer. But y'all want to know who won the weekend, Jesse Hart and them for it? Greg Hackett walked out of there looking better than everybody, and his fighter lost. You want to know why? Because when T.O. Dad get out here and you see that corner work, and then you go back and look at everything Greg was doing in the corner, you realize what's the difference in trainers. And you don't think fighters saw Greg on that broadcast, or they parents or people was like, I like this dude, man. Let me subscribe to his channel. Let me reach out for boxing lessons. Let me reach out if I'm a fighter. Let me reach out and go see what's up with Greg in Philly. He might know what he's talking about. That he cracking jokes on the side too. I think I might like a trainer like that. What you gonna do when life throw rocks at you? Is you gonna lay the fuck down, or you gonna do something about it, man?
Throw rocks back.
Is you gonna change your behavior? Is you gonna make it hard for him, or you not? Life about evolving. Ask an octopus. Ask a chameleon. Do y'all know? I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. Do y'all know regular pigs and hogs there's no difference in? The only difference is reason why pigs don't grow horns and shit is because they domesticated. If you open that gate and send him to the wild, in a couple weeks, he'll turn into a hog. His whole body will transform. He'll start growing tusks. His testosterone will get higher. He'll start growing fur on his back. These is facts. Look it up. What you gonna do? What's your Gervonta Davis? Man, whole world against me, and these bitches keep trying to set me up, so fuck it. I'm going to just retire and go on the island. No. Make it hard for him. Use it as motivation.
I don't agree with that, D. I don't agree with that, D.
Nope,
You
I don't
said
agree
nope.
what?
with that.
Yeah,
I don't agree
I,
with that last part. That
yeah.
last part, nah. If a nigga need to get away, a nigga need to get away. Because sometimes it's hard to change when you still
But
around
getting
this shit.
away, Dondrick, you're not escaping it. You will still be Gervonta Davis wherever
You
you at.
still
It's
gotta,
gonna be a camera
hey,
on that island. What island you
believe
gonna
me,
go
Gene,
to? It
you
ain't gonna
need
be
time.
niggas there.
Hey, nigga, buy one. You see these nasty motherfuckers got islands when people don't
Get
know
the
where the fuck
fuck out
they at.
of here,
You know what I'm saying?
Dondrick.
You feel me? These freaky fucking nasty bitches. But it's like,
Hey,
man,
Dondrick.
that young man, I already understand where he came from because we all came from that same mindset. Sometimes you need to back off because I had to leave my motherfucking family alone because I ain't figure out like, nigga, why I keep going through the same shit as you niggas.
I
So
agree.
I gotta get away from you niggas. So sometimes he gotta get away from where he at. And maybe it's the nigga
But
inboxing
Dondrick,
that's
I ain't
pissing him
saying don't
off.
change the people around you. That's an action. That's what I'm saying. What you're gonna do about it is what I'm saying. Dondrick, you said you was going through stuff. And you felt as though your
Mm-hmm.
family could be, and that's hard for you to let go your family. But you had to do it. Why? Because was you gonna sit in the corner and keep blaming your family, or was you gonna take a fucking action on it?
Hell yeah, because hey man, I'm telling you now, I had to leave these niggas alone. Hey, I love you from afar, nigga. But you know what? I had to change my whole life. And I had to get away from the shit I was doing. I was good at it, but I had to stop because nigga, I was looking at prison time. I'm like, man, let me get the hell away from this shit, bro. Because they gonna make me crash out. And sometimes you got, hey, when you've been fighting your whole life, you always stuck in survival mode. And
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta take yourself out that life and like, hey, hey. I think if he would have retired, he'd been gone for like a year
What I'm
and
saying
came
is,
back.
Dondrick, what I'm saying is Earl retired and he still can't go nowhere and get asked about Bud when he coming back to fight. Earl went on a fucking island. And they
But the thing
still
is,
talk. It ain't going nowhere. You still Earl Spence.
Earl ain't on no island. Earl in Texas, baby.
No, I'm
No,
just
he in
saying
Hey,
Philly.
that he tried to fall back. It didn't go nowhere though. You still Earl Spence.
hey, check this out.
That's a
I
fact, King.
just
You
I
can't
just
run
took
from
my
yourself, man. You can't run. When you pray for rain, you gotta fucking deal with the mud.
true that.
You wanted to be a boxer. You want the millions of dollars. This is what come with it. And the problem is, it's like toothpaste. You can't put it back in. Once you're famous, you're famous. Go ahead and try to work at Chick-fil-A then. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Gervonta Davis. You know what? Go be at a car wash and see how life get. Oh, you think you stressed out now? I'm telling y'all what I
Hey,
know, bro. Once you at a certain level, it ain't no going backwards. That's the problem with fame. That's the problem with money. When you pray for rain, you got to deal with mud. When you pray to get all these riches, dang, I want to be the best basketball player ever. I want to be the best boxer ever. Well, if you want to be the best boxer ever gets a lot of attention and a lot of money, and there's a lot of things that come with being the best boxer ever. Ask Jack Johnson. Did Jack Johnson lay the fuck down? So Gervonta Davis dealing with more than Jack Johnson was, huh? Did he lay the fuck down?
Yeah, Jack Johnson wasn't dealing with Bluetooth and all of this other shit going on out here, man. And weaponized media
No, he was no, he
and
but he
weaponized
was
media to
dealing
this
with
degree.
sin where they could have hung his ass up by a rope and nothing would have happened. In
I
broad
mean, for
daylight,
sure,
it wouldn't have even have been a question.
that's still a reality. Right now, Javante could
I'm
end up
not
dead in
saying,
the
but it was much
hotel.
more.
Hey,
But
look,
no, but
hey,
sin, it
hold
was
up,
a
look.
real no sin. It wasn't even a crime then though.
It's barely a crime now. Nigga could end up dead in a hotel, and then the motherfuckers will end up talking about how, oh man, he what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had all them tattoos and shit. He probably started taking pills. Motherfuckers will create a narrative that'll justify a half-ass story. Like we
Like
see this
Pimp
shit
C.
happen all the time. This shit has cost niggas their lives. Propaganda has cost motherfuckers their lives. You know what I'm saying? It's
But
plain and simple.
sin, what I'm
And
saying to you is that's not going to stop. So what you going to do?
go to an island somewhere, go to Costa Rica and leave these
That
motherfucking
island not
fans.
going to
Leave, you know what
save
I'm saying?
you,
Nigga,
man. Costa
hey,
Rica
yo,
ain't niggas vacation in
don't fuck
Costa
with
Rica, sin.
nobody. This is why he be
That's a
like,
fact,
fuck the
King.
fans and everything the fuck else. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, go
I'm
to a
saying,
village
sin,
somewhere
where is he
and
going to
build a
go
mud
to
hut.
get away from these problems? Is what Dame is saying.
Yeah,
Yo,
go to Costa Rica somewhere, build a mud hut out there. You know what I'm saying? With some motherfuckers
A
that don't
mud
got
hut.
no heat, no
look,
nothing. Live primitive as shit. You
all
know what I'm
the
saying? 'Cause you
man
got
got to do, look, all the man got to do is stop fishing in muddy waters for catfish. Go
Yeah,
get
real
some
shit.
trout.
Go get some trout.
Plain and simple.
David funny as shit. Go get
He
some
got to get
trousers.
away. He
Fucking
got to get
thought.
away from industries ran by big heads with little hats on them. Plain and
Real
simple.
True
shit.
that.
That's what you got to get away from. Until niggas get away from that structure, this is the type of shit niggas gonna deal with. You know what I'm saying? I just be mad when people say shit that kind of sounds like it's strengthening the case of either a Devin Haney fan, a Shakur fan, or the motherfucking police to come with some bullshit story for us to have a big ass reaction when they ain't even give us full detail. They don't even have a full case. The shit that they told us
Nope.
in a $1,600 bond don't add the fuck up.
Yeah, but Sim, we ain't saying I don't
Because you can't
believe
come
he
to me with
did
no
this
more
shit.
bullshit.
We ain't
You can't
saying
come
he
to me with
did this shit. Devin and
yo.
Shakur fans is saying he did this shit. We're talking about how to try to keep yourself out of this situation.
Yeah, the only way to keep yourself out of the situation is kind of like just to get out of Hollywood altogether, because it seems like everybody is dealing with that situation once they make it to that level and they deal with a certain somebody. We just
Exactly.
seen it as soon as all the Jake Paul narratives came. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you start dealing with Jake Paul, all of this shit happened. It just
Hey,
the
Sim, do you
timing
think Dean think it's a
is
fucking
too strategic.
coincidence that Anthony Joshua will get his highest payday ever and then he get in a major car accident a week later?
That's what,
With a
and that's
guy,
exactly what I was
hold
saying. Like,
on,
yo,
Sim,
niggas could have
with a
been my
guy
fault.
coming down a one-way street going 100 miles per hour and his brakes don't work. That's a mighty fucking coincidence, ain't it?
That's an
Yep.
attack. That's a fucking attack.
Don't think Dean don't know. No, Dean knows so much. Is what I'm telling y'all is I know. And because I know, what are you going to do about that? Lay down? Just say fuck it, come get me? Or fight back?
The thing is,
Gervonta
nigga,
Davis need to fight back with his actions, with his movements, with his behavior, with how he chooses to better his life. That's how he can fight back. You won't get me like that again, sir. If you're gonna get me, it's gonna be blatant that you're trying to get me. And even if it's ain't, even if you're Whitney Houston me and Sin and Two Sin and B More, we'll be up here saying you got Whitney Houston. Don't nobody think I saw Prince at the Golden State game a week before he died. That nigga had two bad bitches with him. It wasn't nothing wrong with him. He in his elevator, by himself. First of all, his family said Prince was never in the house by himself. But all of a sudden, when he died, he was in there by himself on the elevator. They talked about it was drugs in his system. They said Prince didn't do drugs. And where you kind of believe it with Prince, because how young he still looked at his age. A hard drug user not going to look like that. Not at 50, 60. No, they not. No, I know stuff goes on. Pimp C exposed the music industry, and then he felt in the hotel dead and it's supposedly lean overdose. Who the fuck? What nigga in Houston is dying on a lean overdose? And he in his 40s. Like he don't fucking know the amount it take. They invented this shit.
Real shit.
No, Dame understands. What I'm saying is Gervonta understand. You gonna ball up and go in your casket? What you gonna do? So meanwhile, you gonna let Devin and Shakur and them niggas, they get to go out here and then fuck that. No. And I think they only pulling this shit because Al Heyman a little sick. To be honest, I think a lot of this shit is happening because Al Heyman is a little sick. But I just want this young
he had
man
a stroke. That man had a stroke in 2023.
Yeah,
and that's why they kept trying to take him away. Because I'm never gonna leave Al.
Ever.
I read that whole lawsuit, bro. The shit I'm looking at, that motherfucking Floyd's a fucking idiot. First of all, I'm just say this now. He's a fucking
Real
idiot.
shit.
How you not know how much money you making for your whole contract? You're a fucking dumbass. That's negligence.
11 years later, Dondrick.
Easy work, bro.
11 years later, and you only bro, don't get me started on that shit.
I know. I don't even want to get started on that goofy ass nigga,
boy.
dog. That was one of my Dondrick, that was one of my favorite fighters, bro. And I never liked that nigga outside of the ring. I hated that nigga outside of the ring, though.
I always hated him outside the ring.
No, Floyd's a goofy, bro.
He's you reading shit
too.
I reading the shit, so it's like what I see with Tank is he gotta talk about it, but how he set up is like, nigga, I done made enough money. I want to get the fuck away from these niggas, bro. Because my biggest dream is I want to be wealthy, but I don't want to be rich. Because when you're rich, not everybody know. When I'm wealthy, I'm good off, and I can just take care of my family and duck the fuck off. And y'all
If you
never see
know,
me again.
Yo, can I tell y'all something, bro? This is 2026. There's no such thing as ducking off.
Yes,
there
it
is no
is, bro.
such thing.
I
The
know, I
internet
know,
is
I know.
fucking
Hey, I'm gonna tell
different,
you
bro.
now.
You know how
I'm gonna
much
tell you.
money you
I
get
know,
off of
Bro,
millionaires
bro,
I,
and
bro,
shit?
take
I
it,
know
take it
niggas
from
who.
somebody, take it from somebody who dad was in the military. My
Mine
cousin was
too.
my cousin is who Major Payne used to have to report to. Let me tell you something. Let me
You
tell
could
you
fuck
something.
off, bro.
Nigga, it ain't a part of this earth they don't got surveillance. You can't go no. That's the thing. They make y'all think you can go somewhere. Like that's the funniest shit in the world. No, you can't. Let you do something and find. All right, murder somebody and try to go somewhere and let's find and try to duck off. Go ahead, murder somebody in the United States, murder them in cold blood, get up out of here, try to go duck off somewhere and see if they don't wind up finding your ass. Bro, I done seen them find niggas 40 years later. The government don't forget. You think they forgot. They don't forget. If they really want to find you, they found Osama bin Laden, nigga. Where the fuck you going? They found Saddam Hussein. Where are you going? Yo, my stepdad told me, bro, they got military missiles, bro, that can lock on a fly.
A
Did you hear what I
fly.
said? They got
A
military
fly.
missiles that can lock on a fly. Where are you going?
Crazy.
First of all, if you can't go nowhere and you got a cellular device. If there's electricity anywhere near you, you can't go nowhere. Is what Dame is saying. There is no going anywhere if there's a power line there. If
See,
there's any
then
type
you
of
thinking of it too
communications
logically.
anywhere
You
near there, you can't go
you think
nowhere.
you thinking of it too much of an insult. Getting away from motherfuckers, I ain't gotta disappear. I'm not gonna be bothered with the day-to-day shit that y'all want me to.
Okay, that's what you
I'm
say. I
not,
got you.
because some
So you
niggas
basically
don't.
saying retire.
Yeah, sometimes this fame shit take a toll on you, nigga. This shit take a piece of your soul, bro. When I learned, cause at one time I wanted to be famous. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna be famous. Then I start reading it. Every time a nigga get famous, some shit pop up. And sometimes when you've been in it
Mm-hmm.
so long, you want to get the fuck away
All
from
right,
that.
but
You
but
know
but
what?
Dondrick, hair Deem on this, bro. I don't subscribe to that with boxers. Why? Because these niggas are fake retire and they all come back. They can't leave it alone, Dondrick. So why leave it alone? You
But
can't.
hey, but some of these niggas
Exactly.
can. Some of these, but we've never seen a nigga like Gervonta. Be honest with you, a lot of
Yeah,
these
you
people is
yeah.
like him. A lot of them not like him.
That's a
From
fact.
the
Nah, you're right.
upbringing, from the how he was treated in the game, how Floyd did him, how everything. That shit takes a toll on you. Then you see how niggas, I became the man. Not everybody want to play a different game now.
Dondrick, heavy is the head that bro. When you
And,
that bro,
and
when you that nigga,
sometimes you gonna
when
throw
you
that. Sometimes some niggas don't
Nah,
want that
that's
crown. They
bullshit,
gonna
G.
throw
Heavy
that
is the
bitch.
head that
Some people
wears
gonna
the
throw,
crown,
That's
and
and
people
bullshit,
people
don't
though,
want
don't
that
because
believe
crown,
you
it.
ain't never
and that's
seen in
bullshit.
boxing. This ain't niggas ain't never seen in boxing ever. Everybody
Exactly.
underneath 154 fucking pounds going after one person. Ain't normally like
never.
shit when
You're right.
Floyd was coming up, it was multiple stars. Every in every fucking generation, it was multiple stars everywhere. It was multiple people trying to make a name and fighting normally
Mm-hmm.
for one crown or the same crown and playing one game, which was King of the Hill. Plain and simple. All of these motherfuckers that's underneath 154 are all trying to. It's all the Gervonta Davis attack. If you don't fight Tank, then it ain't nothing. I'm saying everybody else outside is holding them to that same fucking standard. He has to fight 4, 5, 6 people. Otherwise, you got a whole demographic that's not going to look at him the same or
Saying
call
what
him
I'm
this or call him
saying
that.
what I was trying to
But
what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. If Gervonta Davis ducks off or not, the videos don't stop. None of this shit stops. The shit that he don't like don't stop. We don't even
the
hear
lawsuit
Al
stopped.
Heyman talk, and people are trying to take him down.
The
Who's more
lawsuit
ducked
stopped.
off than Al Heyman? Has that stopped people from trying to take him down?
Nope.
But you don't
Because he
remember
wasn't
what
playing
Al
the
said.
game.
You remember
My
what
fault.
Al told you? Said Al said, "I want you to take these next couple
This nigga
paydays,
be
and I want y'all to retire with me, because them niggas was leaving. Remember that before the Amazon deal, them niggas was saying we gone, bro. We not coming back. Tank said, "Hey, Al want us to retire because Al even like look how much scrutiny that nigga get. He don't say a word. So it shows you, nigga, as a black man, they gonna always come for you. But at one point, you can be like, all right, I'm gonna take my kids and we gonna be out of here. Y'all can talk about me all you want, but you never gonna see me."
I agree with that, but I'm not 100. Dondrick, I'm not convinced Gervonta wants that fully either, though.
I'm sure he
I know,
do, bro.
Dondrick. I really
Look at
don't
all
think.
this
I really
shit.
think that nigga don't want niggas to talking. Gervonta don't like that niggas. Listen, man. As a man, dog, I hear y'all. Gervonta don't want to leave out with niggas saying that they think he's scared. Like he don't want. I can tell from his personality.
Facts,
It's like saying I'm gonna stop my YouTube channel because Champside, Blue Blood, and Showbiz keep talking about me. So instead of saying anything, I'm gonna just get away from it. Fuck them niggas. So what?
But that's a selfish way of thinking because some niggas be like, you can think he be like, nigga, y'all can talk shit, but I know. Because ain't nothing better than knowing. I know I'm better than you niggas. I don't need to prove it because I done proved everything I wanted to the people
But
I
I'm saying,
care about.
Dondrick, I think he wants to prove it deep
you
down
can't like
too,
that.
though, is what Deem is saying.
He gotta prove
But he
I don't
might
think
do, but
that.
he might not want to go through the things he gotta go through to make that shit happen. Because he
I
might
agree
have to
with that. I agree
sacrifice a
with that.
piece of
Youngin
himself.
already spinning the block. He
I
already
think that if
spinning
you,
the block.
I think that if
He
you was in
already
his
spent
shoes,
the
Dean,
block. He said he
I
coming back.
I think that if you was in his shoes in his exact situation, and you heard somebody saying what you're saying about him in this situation, I don't think that you would appreciate them as a fan. I
Then
honestly
if I
think
was
that.
in this situation, y'all wouldn't have to wonder what the fuck. First of all, I wouldn't be in this situation because I would never go to a chick establishment and try to grab her,
Nah,
period.
see, yeah, you say that, right? You know
No,
what I'm
Sin,
saying?
no, Sin,
But
you
hey,
asked me a
look,
question,
hey, hold
Sin,
on.
I guarantee I can speak, Sin, because I got 3 daughters, and I know that my baby
No,
moms has done
I ain't
way
saying that.
worse
I
than
ain't even saying you
anything
can't
that,
speak.
hold on. I know my baby moms has done worse than anything that woman has done to him. I can guarantee that.
I ain't saying that. I ain't
So I'm
saying none
saying
of
if
that,
Dean was
right?
in this situation, y'all wouldn't have to wonder with me. I would
It's
have
not a
came
one
out and
size
said I
fits
didn't
all,
do a
Dean.
motherfucker. See, I would be more vocal than Gervonta. So to put me in that situation, and I would appreciate a fan saying that I got to move better. I would get up here and say I fucking agree with you. Clearly, he agrees with me. You think he's going to go back dealing with that woman? So
Man, look,
clearly he agrees with me. See, that's the thing. No, if he didn't want to hear what, then that means Tank's a bitch. He
it
don't
could be
want
a
to hear
whole
man
different
shit.
attack,
He don't
bro.
want to hear the big bro give him game.
Nah, it could be a whole different attack. And when it comes down to it, it's like you don't want to say certain things that make it sound as if you're either strengthening the case or if you're making it sound like you believe what these motherfuckers saying about you. If you was my homie and niggas was saying that Dean did XYZ, niggas had to have 100% proof of what they
What I'm
did,
saying to
bro.
you is he's
They gotta have
already given us
100%
proof.
proof.
If you was my if I was in this situation and you saw
There
me
can't be no
before,
deviation in their story, man.
no,
Like,
I'm not
otherwise I'm
saying that.
running.
I'm not
Otherwise, it's gonna be
saying that, Sin.
violence, bro.
I'm
It's gonna be
saying that,
violence.
Sin. If you saw me do something before, if somebody said Dean slapped the nigga and you saw me slap a nigga, you wouldn't just jump out the window and say I didn't slap a nigga. If somebody told you that, I saw Gervonta grip a chick up and take her or drag her out before, so I
Nah,
can't
but if
say
somebody,
definitively he didn't do it.
but if
I
somebody
don't
take
do.
an action against you and say and like you did that, then they gotta have 100% proof,
But
nigga.
I'm
And if
not
they want me
saying
to
that
step
Gervonta
aside,
did it. I'm
and if
saying that I'm talking about prior to him getting in that situation. I'm talking about everything leading up before his hand touched the opening of Tootsie's door.
I
Is what
mean,
Deem is talking about.
there's little things there's probably little things that you could prepare for, but you can't prepare for attacks
Then
that
I'm
you don't
talking
see
about
coming.
everything he did prior to the day he touched his hand on that Tootsie's door at 4 a.m. Unless
If it
you
ain't,
telling me, Sin, he wasn't there at all. And I don't think we can say that.
it would have
He
came
was
in another
there.
form, bro. It would have came in another form.
And it's different. It'd be different if he was already there and did that. He came there and did that. I'm talking about his actions prior to coming there and doing that.
All right, let's talk about these actions that coming before he got there. What I saw I saw him back down Ryan Garcia when he wasn't supposed. Well, I would say somebody up his status shouldn't have. I seen him go against establishments, but time and time again, such as Vada, Victor Conti, something that most people of his status don't do. I seen him when he was up there at that press conference. He said, "If y'all try that script shit, I'ma fuck you up and I'ma fuck him up." And then all of a sudden this happens. Like, I'm just seeing this. I can't ignore those trends of somebody that seems a little uncontrollable. And then a motherfucker tries to do something to put somebody back under the reins and control them. When you said that you can't tell, when you said that we can't tell you that somebody what's his name wouldn't go after LeBron James more than Tank Davis. LeBron James is a controllable, weak ass nigga. This nigga flops on the court every time. Like, come on now, you can't compare him to the shit that Tank has
but
done.
I'm talking about, I'm talking about Tank's controllables.
Tank has presented himself as kind of loyal
Tank
to
controllables?
Al.
All right, I hear you, Sin, on everything everybody else is trying to do to him. We're talking about him and his decision making, though. I'm not talking about, I know that already, that they are trying to attack you as a black man. They don't like that Tank not compromising himself. They want to try to tear the PBC down. This is Dean. I make the content on it. I'm the main culprit. I know. But if he was my brother, I wouldn't give him that excuse to just blame it on every fucking body else, though.
And the thing is,
you
Dean,
fucking with bottle girls, dog? Why did you go there at 4 a.m, bro? Knowing who you are. You know what the bitch was going to do. You surprised the bitch made up a lie? That's what we doing now? We surprised bitches lying? You surprised, gang? Obviously, she was being disrespectful, Sin, enough that it made you drive down there at 4 a.m. Obviously.
You shouldn't have been there. That's the.
You shouldn't have been there. Period.
Period. Not with no 40 on the line. Not with that kind of money on the line. I don't give a fuck who wants to stick up.
I'm talking about D1. Hey, D1. I'm sorry. I'm talking about Gervonta. Being a better father, being a better man, protecting himself, protecting his most valuable asset, which is him. Ain't nobody gonna watch your back like you, dog.
He should be on that type of timing, guys.
Ain't nobody gonna watch your back like you, brother.
That's a fact.
And if Gervonta Davis got mad that I said that, fuck him too. He 5'4". Fuck him. If you don't want to be held accountable, I didn't do D. This is not Tank by any means. This is Dean by any fucking means.
And that's the thing, but
all right, Dean, let me say another way. If you was my homie, nigga, you better not say this shit about me, bro. If I was in this situation, nigga, you better not ever in your life cut on this goddamn man and say this shit about me, nigga.
But guess what? Sin, you know I would call your ass. Hey, Sin, you know I would call your ass and I would ask you. I hear you, bro.
You ain't even got my number yet,
there, dog. Dean, all right. I know. Yeah, she got your ass now. Your ass went down there. She got you, didn't she? Said, I know, bro. I was about to smack, bro. But this bitch, I know. That's what bitches do, though. Sin. But she got you the minute you went down there, didn't she?
Say the right shit beforehand, yo. Because if you my homie, and niggas say it about you, it's got to be 100%. Otherwise, it will be met with violence, and that's a guarantee.
Now, I agree with that.
That's a guarantee,
now,
man.
I agree with
it can't be no deviation with the story. If it's law enforcement, and if you law enforcement, you protected. I can't even get violent with you, so you got triple the obligation to present all the motherfucking truth under the sun. I don't care how heinous it is, man.
So you want to know what your bro would tell you, though? I would call you and be like, bro, I hear you, bro, and you 100% right. Don't fuck with that bitch no more, bro. We ain't fucking with them type no more. And you know what you would say to me? Dean, you right. I'll fucking prison.
Yeah, you say that to me behind closed doors, nigga. Don't get up here on YouTube and say that.
I don't got Gervonta Davis.
Don't get up here on YouTube and say that shit. And then have Devin fans happy.
This nigga.
You making frequent happy as hell, nigga. You making frequent happy as hell right now. Frequent been up here talking about how much jail time this nigga was going to get.
No. You know the difference is? Those niggas are saying he did do something. I'm saying that you know that people want to try to set you up. You got to move differently. I don't believe he did what they say he did. How I know it's bullshit is because of the bail.
I don't believe he did a single thing.
If you attempted to kidnap a bitch and you slapped her up and you blacked her eye, your bail would not be no motherfucking $8,500.
Real
I can
shit,
tell you that right now.
For real.
Your,
That's what
your
people
shit
need
would
to
be.
realize about this shit.
Ooh, your
It's
shit
a
would be 100
squeeze,
bands
bro.
or better. Your shit would be 100 bands or better.
150 at least, bro.
At
If they had him dead to rights on some fucking tape, it would have been a much heftier bail, bro. If they physically seen this man punching or grabbing on a woman like that and attempted kidnapping, they puffed them charges up so they can try to get the fucking $1 million from him. They tacked all them bullshit
Tanya said it
charges on
perfectly.
so they can get
want
the money.
him in jail so their favorite fighter can go to the top.
That's
But guess
fact.
what, Tanya? What them
would have
niggas
been
need
out.
to
That video
understand.
would have been out by now.
Money,
Hey,
thank you.
Don't
Say
give
it
a
again,
fuck
Tanya.
you gotta
Thank you.
remember.
That video would have been out by now. You
Real
understand me?
shit,
Like,
Hey, you gotta
ain't
remember.
no
Remember what
video.
the
I ain't never
Julius
seen
said.
TMZ. Hold on, OG. Hold on, OG. It ain't
Go
never
ahead, go
in
ahead.
the history of TMZ have we ever seen a video that they said they got and somebody ain't gave it to them motherfuckers by now. Either it's law enforcement gave it to them, or that job would have gave it to them by now, or the lawyer would have gave it to them. Because now they be like, "Oh, you don't want to press? We gonna bring the video out now." That shit would have been out last month.
That shit was
TMZ of
bad.
all places. That's a fact. That
The
TMZ of
reason,
First of
all
all,
places. They
Corey
ain't protecting no
Holcomb video
reputation.
came out. That's when I knew they was bullshit. Corey Holcomb video came out. Him choking a chick. So I know Gervonta is what it came out.
It
like,
definitely
and he not.
if it was damning, it would be all over the place, bro.
I just, like
There
I
ain't
said, y'all don't want to
shit
get
on
the
that shit.
conversation confused. And Mr. Greg is here. I gotta let Mr. Greg go, and Band Up is here. What I don't want to get the conversation confused on is if I know these bitches be lying and trying to set them up and all. That's why I don't want them fucking with these type of bitches anyway. Because that's an easy way to get you. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Him fucking with a chick like that is the easy way to get you. Make it hard is what Dame is saying.
And we got to make it hard not to accept it, for niggas not to come with us at any story and smear that man reputation. We gonna fight for this man to the death. I ain't saying for Tank. I'm saying just in general. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to men and the information that they receive, the information has to be thorough before we react to anything. There's no asterisk to that. There's no advice to give to that. It should be 100% thorough before we lean towards the allegation or accusation, especially when it comes down to information coming from somebody in a blue suit. That motherfucker has the highest obligation for it to be 100% truth. If you got footage, drop the motherfucking footage. He's smart. These are damn surveillance cameras ain't protecting nobody from nothing. I know what'd happen if I smacked the motherfucker right now. I parked at this gas station. That footage gonna drop. I'm saying, like, it's gonna be in the right hands to make sure that can't nobody say that it was just an accusation.
Man, what I want y'all to understand is he has to understand that they want him out the way. If you a drug dealer, don't be surprised people trying to set you up.
Real shit.
If you are a famous person, don't be surprised bitches try to line you up. Y'all ain't learned from Brittany Renner. That bitch done switch gods. I seen females switch gods. You expecting what? If you an offensive lineman who couldn't get a bad bitch before you was making $100 million a year, do not get surprised if you get a divorce and she walks out that door. Do not be surprised if you retire and she walk out of that door, fam. I'm trying to teach niggas game, dog, on how to be a better man. And when you that nigga, you gotta really have your goggles on. You gotta really have your Blu-ray on. You gotta really have your X-ray vision on. That's all I'm saying, but you got to take every precaution to protect yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you. You need to hire an accountant for your accountant.
Yep.
Hey, yo, my phone about to die, yo. Shit, if I get to the charger and y'all still on, I'm saying you already know.
Mr. Greg, what's up, man? I appreciate you, son.
I'm just coming.
What's up, Mr. Greg?
Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm just getting back in from work.
Can y'all hear Mr. Greg?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Yeah, we can hear you, Mr. Greg.
Yeah, we can hear Mr. Greg. We can hear Mr. Greg.
Yeah, I was just saying I'm getting back from a place of worship and having to turn it on here, y'all talking. I'll tell you, I'll just drop in a few things that go along with what you're saying. When you are in the spotlight and on stage of any genre, everybody can see you. You don't see everybody else. There's going to be people who's praising you, and there's people who's plotting on you. That never changes. It's the people who praise you and the people who plot you who could still get you jammed up. because you start believing too much of the praise and you're not paying attention to the plots. And that's how you get caught up. You never ever give anybody the bat to beat you over the head with. So when you talk about fame, fortune, wealth, celebrity, you also have to learn a great deal of discipline, because everything that you is in front of you, you got to be able to look behind it, or have someone who absolutely is in your trust who's going to look behind it for you. In Gervonta's case, for instance, I wish there had been someone that he's close enough to respect their opinion who would have told him, don't even go down to that street where that club is, where that
Real
woman.
shit.
I wish there's been somebody had said, I understand that these women coming at you. Everybody's coming at you. They like that savage exterior that you have. Some women turned on by that stuff. They into that hurt me so bad daddy stuff. All that he has to do is going to be hard for him now, because now he has money, he got celebrity, he has fame, and everybody wants something from him. He's learned that part. It's how you handle it is what's harder. Because we've seen celebrities go crazy. We saw Mariah Carey go crazy. That came from fame. We've seen Britney Spears go crazy. That
Yep.
comes from fame. Fame gets into your head. Everybody's saying, yes, sir, here's what you need, what you want us to give you. The guy, I think Dean just mentioned, the guy who never could get the bad chick. Suddenly, all the bad chicks are smiling at him because now he's crossed the finish line. They weren't with him, around him, when he was on that journey to get there. They was there, though, when he crossed the finish line. And I always say, a lion never lets a hyena enjoy his meal. And
Never.
and so when
Never.
you let
You
that
know
kind of
that.
stuff happen, it's because you don't have strong. All of us need a strong team, a strong foundation. Dean got 3 daughters. They need a strong father for that foundation. They need a mother that shows them and nurtures them, to show them how to be ladies out here. They need a father that in their house to let you know you're gonna be a lady, and I'm gonna let the men around there out here know somebody is behind her, me. But when you get out here by yourself, you left to your own devices sometimes. And sometimes you have people who have designs on getting as much as they can out of you, or even getting what you got. Sometimes when you're trying to break away, Hollywood is a nasty place. The entertainment business that covers boxing, sports, music, everything is just vicious. I've been in entertainment promotion. One of the reasons I decided I no longer wanted to do it when I did had to do with how the guys who are men who you want to respect, but then you see how they move with girls that you know. Some of these girls have no business in this place. They're 15, they're 16, but they look like they're 20 because they dressed up. And you have to realize everybody's not gonna listen to you either. They're going, why are you acting like that? You know what's wrong with you? If I'm with you, I'm going to be a real friend to you. And if you move in a certain kind of way, I'm going to pull you up. I'm not going to do it where everybody can see it, but I'm going to pull you up and say, man, you're going to make the wrong moves. And here's why you're going to make the wrong moves. Now, if you're not listening to me, that's one thing. But if I'm your friend, you'll never be able to say, nobody told me not to do this. Nobody was looking out for my best interest. Because I tell all of y'all right now, always do what's in your best interest. Always. Some people don't know what their best interest is, especially if they got a little money and everything that you ever dreamed about having is right there in front of you on a silver platter. But you can't really trust it. And they are now seeing, we're seeing it every day. This man, yeah, he got some issues of his own. He got some issues of his own that has caused him to have problems like he has now. This problem could have probably been avoided. At least going to that club could have been avoided. And now, once they got a little daylight where they can get at you, they're gonna keep on coming at you. Now he's not fighting right now. Now,
Mr. Greg, you know why I'm so passionate about it in the prevention part? I already know they try to railroad them, and people don't like to think and all. I already know all of this shit. I'm the main person that talks about it, so I'm the last person that has to be convinced on that. I'm talking about, Mr. Greg, We tried to tell Adrian Broner the same thing, and that's Tank big homie.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to warn he don't get Adrian Broner don't get no accountability in where he's at today.
It's the drug of attention. When we done seen people who done all kinds of stupid and cruel and foolish stuff when they're on that drug, whatever the drug may be. Attention is the same thing. It's a drug. It goes right to your head. It makes you feel you're invincible, that you can do whatever you want. When you know you can't go places snatching up people and nobody's not going to sooner or later make you pay for it, even if it's not for that incident. They're making him pay for some of his behavior. They're making him pay for some of the things that he won't do. They're making him pay for being famous. He's being made to pay. And right now, I think the smartest thing in this situation right now, the best thing he can do is shut up. Even though he probably wants to explain himself. He got a good lawyer. He had a good. I heard the tape of the lawyer that 2 Cent played. That lawyer was a good lawyer, and I always say that during my particular moment that I got.
Yeah, he a dog.
Yeah, that lawyer.
And that's what I was talking about, Mr. Greg, about the laying down. Okay, they coming at you. They doing this. They doing that. Your reaction should be hire the best lawyer in Miami.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You might not be able to prevent every situation, but you never give them the gun to shoot you with. And if you is in situations, it's the way you handle it. The best thing I've learned, y'all, is how I respond and handle situations that matter even more than the situation I may be in at that time.
And
I'm not telling Gervonta Davis that people ain't trying to set him up.
Right.
I ain't telling Gervonta Davis that he ain't got a bullseye on his back. I ain't saying that it ain't even much deeper, because when it comes to these networks and multi-$100 million and all that, I know that. What I'm saying is Gervonta Davis has to know that.
You just said something, Dean, that is a hallmark of what it means to be a good man. A good man shows himself in a crisis. How you handle yourself in a crisis and how you deal with it is tantamount to what kind of man you are. If you fall apart, well, that's the kind of man you are. But if you handle it, overcome it, and learn from it. So we all have been through some stuff, regardless of what it might be, that we have been required to handle, that we cannot fall apart. When you got responsibilities to people and to yourself, you don't have the luxury of falling apart and becoming even dumber in how you go out here and handle things. I feel for Tank again, like I said, because he had nobody who's probably was trying to guide him, not so much in how you spend your money. That's another person that you need to talk to, but how you just conduct yourself, how you're out here in the public, because you're in the public eye. You're not going away. Now your face is everywhere, and now that you've been arrested on this situation, your face is even further out there. But you're being painted as a criminal, as someone to avoid, as someone who's no good, and people are going to pile on you because that's the thing. That's the world we in now. We benefit. Some people benefit from negativity. So his situation, I hope they handle this well and get him out of this, and that he learns from this, because he got to take some responsibility in this too, because he had to went to that club. At least in this incident, he wouldn't have been in this situation as he's in now. So he got to take responsibility for that, because his one action of going to the club caused a ripple effect of where he is today. With Floyd, I sometimes laugh at Floyd, not because I'm being malicious, but I laugh at sometimes when you present yourself as being a brilliant, smart person. He's talked about all the good people around him, but where were those good people around him when he needed them now? Because he's fighting out, allegedly, that all this money that he has made has been stolen. They're saying his best friend, his father figure, had a part of it. They're saying the network had been a part of it. But you learn that does happen. They'll find a way to justify it. And he's been around long enough to been learning this game. But I think what Floyd did because he focused too much on the image that he was projecting. He focused too much on the marketing of being Money Mayweather. I got this woman, that woman, this car, this house, this boat. I carry thousands, millions of dollars around, but he wasn't looking at the bigger picture. That's the small picture. That's the pleasures that they let you have, while they're in the back really counting your money. Let's just say you for $341 million. As long as they can keep here, take this million gone to the strip club, take this million gone out there and buy and go shopping.
Buy
While
this $1 million watch. Go ahead.
while we back here counting 300 million, and we're gonna put it in different bank accounts, and we're gonna say it was expenses, and we're gonna say all of these different things, but you're happy because we're still making sure all the pleasures, and that's how they get black men mostly by using.
And Mr. Gray, I just want to make sure everybody understand this. Nobody understands more than me about being a black man in America and the things that they would potentially try to do to tear you down, to get you out the way deliberately. Y'all, the crack epidemic in the 80s was because of the CIA. I know that. You understand? It's certain things, y'all. Syphilis to military agents back in the day. I know that. What I'm saying is, as a black man, you can't live your life like that. You have to be aware of these things, but you gotta live still.
You have to.
You gotta do something. You gotta have a reaction to it. My thing is, I just feel like us as a people, I feel like, man, we lay down too much, bro. We quick to say what's this, what's that, what's going on. The biggest reason why they are even able to do any of this, and this is the truth of the matter, and everybody can get mad about it all the fuck you want. I know people hate hearing this, black people hate hearing this, but you're gonna hear this because it's only one motherfucking way out of this. Unity. Black people hate hearing that, man. Man, unity, we got all come together. I know everybody been saying the same thing for 400 or 500 years. But we haven't done it. So until you do it, then you wouldn't know, would you? Unity. Then they wouldn't be able to come at you like that. If black people were spending only the money with black people, and I know y'all gonna say, well, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we had Black Wall Street and all that, and they burnt it down. We should have built another one immediately afterwards. And if we couldn't do it immediately afterwards, we should have been working on it, though. You understand?
What you're saying, Dean? And I won't even disagree, because there were a lot of townships like that had their own. All of them were burnt down. There were a lot of neighborhoods that were taken over. Central Park was a black neighborhood that's gone. Nobody even knows that. The Pentagon, where the Pentagon is.
I was just going to say that.
Bull down black neighborhoods. A lot of communities where that kind of thinking did exist, where that kind of the brain trust was there. It's just like when you tear down projects. Yeah, sometimes there's crime and negativity there, but when you tear them down, all of the people who had that community are farmed out everywhere. And so you can't, like, if I got a school and all of us is at the school and we learning how to conduct ourselves, we learning different skill sets to go out here and make a living. And then suddenly they take the land, they take the schools, and whoever's in trouble got a charge of anything of that nature. They're pressing them. They're destroying the infrastructure, because that's what you always have to need. You need infrastructure, and that's one of the reasons, in my opinion, why you don't have the kind of unity that is necessary, because they continue to break up the infrastructure. They'll take a handful of black people here and a handful of black people there and spread them out and give them reason to stay with us. Listen, you stay over here, we'll make sure you'll have this. We'll make you a billionaire. We'll make sure you can't be touched. But if you step out of turn, you speak out of line.
Hey, Mr. Gray, the reason why I can't even give him that, though, Mr. Gray, Mr. Gray, you told me you about to be 70.
70.
I'm in my early 30s. So that means you live double the time I've lived, right? If you know that, and I know that in my generation, that means millions of black people understand these things. And you still don't do it. We should be coming together until the brink of extinction, dog.
And I think we
fight.
tried.
Hold on, Mr. Greg. Fight until we die. Then.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
That's it. Fight until we. I don't want to hear. Yeah, they did this. They did that. They did that. And we all know this. Different generations. The answer has never been not coming together. Like, how has that worked? No, that hasn't worked. You shouldn't even allow them to offer you nothing. No, I don't want it. Like on Sinners. That's why he made the movie Sinners. You allow them in your house, you're gonna get what you got. You allow them in your house, you're gonna get what you got. If we seen what happened to Malcolm X, we seen what happened to Martin Luther King. We should have been making sure we had another Malcolm X and another Martin Luther King until you just had to kill us off completely. But the answer is never not fighting. Animals in the animals in the wild kingdom, they don't go out not fighting. You gonna have to extinct me then. That's what I'm talking about, dog, because not coming together damn sure ain't the answer. Being spread apart, being here, being there. I don't care what your religion is. I don't give a fuck what your ideologies is. We should all have one ideology as far as when it comes to people that look like us, though. We together. You come fucking with us, we gonna come fuck with you. You fuck with any one of us, we gonna come fuck with you. Simple as that. Like that big family that everybody got in the neighborhood they grew up with. Everybody got that one family in the neighborhood where there's 20 of them and you don't fuck with them because you know if you fight one, you're going to get jumped by 20. You know that already. We use it as an excuse to get money and then now you want to, no, it's okay. Just let love be love and we don't need to marry each other and all of this bullshit. No, that's the fucking problem, dog. That's the problem. And until we fix that, where we so quick to attack each other, nobody made me get up and roll some bud up. When I was hustling, nobody made me get up and go do a pack. Nobody makes you get up and hate your brother. I hate when people even say that. Then where the fuck has Dane been living at my whole life? Because I love black people. So who made me hate myself? No, but it was by the people that loved me and raised me.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't have that excuse and they grew up with all of this shit too. But we was all together. Unity. My parents told me I was very handsome, loving, be a great person. If everybody in black household parents was doing the same fucking thing, then everybody would have a similar mentality. Then you wouldn't have to convince motherfuckers to be together. Everybody would be like-minded. You ain't got to convince ants what to do. You ain't got to convince ants in an ant colony what to do. They just do it.
You hit it again about the home. I'm from a large family now. Four of my
you breaking up, Mr. Greg?
I was the oldest son, but I was. Oh, I'm sorry. I was the oldest son, but I wasn't the oldest child. But in the household, and my father was not in the household, but he never disappeared. And it didn't matter. There was expectations that get placed on the males, at least the males in my house. And there was a lot of expectations placed on me. One of them, what you was just talking about, the 20 people in the family. I wish if my father ever asked me who was that guy talking to one of my older sisters, I better know who it is and where they live at and why he's even over there in the first place. This is before he asks. I suppose ask because that's what the expectations that you put. That's the disciplines that you have to give in the household. You got to start your male children, sons, that way very early. You got to let them know that at some point, while you're still in the household, you're going to be working. You got to let them know there are things that I expect for you to do every day because those are skills that you're going to take outside the house. I came up with a time where men, or at least black men and women, were told when you outside the house, you still representing this house. You still representing this family. And there's a code of conduct that you have to do, that you have to have wherever you are. But those are the kind of things that get you prepared to be out here in this world, to get people organized, to get people to strategize. It starts at home, and that's where having a home to learn from, to build that structure, and then you go outside the house. You already got a foundation that you start to stand
Hey,
on.
Mr. Greg, I remember in Soul Food, that movie Soul Food, Big Mama said, y'all spend all that time pointing the finger at each other. And if y'all used all them fingers and combined them together, you would make a mighty fist.
Mm-hmm.
See, black people, have we been done wrong is not even a word. I don't even know a word to put for how we've been treated. 100%. Still treated to this day. Not even been, because been means past tense. It means it's not still going on. No, it's live and well. Ain't nothing changed since 1818. Okay? Even though they want to tell you, just because they still hanging niggas by the ropes. Go ask Cleveland State University. They still hanging niggas by ropes. Go ask
It go back
Cleveland State
further than that,
University. Okay?
Jamie.
So let
Go
me just
back
say this.
further than that.
We know this. Us getting done wrong is no excuse for us not to be together. Us getting our shit attacked is no excuse for us not being together. Jim Crow is no excuse for us not to be together. Slavery is no excuse to not be together. See, what I'm trying to get you to understand is it doesn't matter what somebody else does to you. It should be about how you carry it and the love you got for your people. What the fuck do the white man trying to down you and trying to kill you and trying to do whatever he got to do to you have to do with how you love yours? Well, Dean, some black people do each other wrong too. Okay, get them the fuck out of here and we still should be together. So let's wean out the bad apples and then still be together.
Mm-hmm.
What other option do we have exactly? We spend all of this time. No, our young women, if prime example, we laugh at the essays and the Mexicans, but they be 20 deep in a house paying rent. They don't mind sleeping on the floor as a grown man, as a couple with kids. Black people, we got too much pride. We won't do that. But they got that idea from us. We was doing it first. Because we had to back in the 1910s, the 18s, the 1920s. They got that idea from us. That's how we built wealth. Because we stayed under one roof, opened up a store, did something, moved on, opened up another one. And let's say the Ku Klux Klan come and burn it down. That's on them. Then we go fight back and we go burn they shit down. But we still stick together in the midst of anything. What I'm basically trying to tell you is there is no excuse, no matter what the fuck we've been through, for us not to be together. Because us not being together, I mean, fully on one accord is the reason they able to do all of this shit to us in the first fucking place. The best fighters in the world is Black American fighters. And y'all mean to tell me if all of us fought, they'll be able to do this shit to us? Who would be the best marksman? Who the biggest, the two most smartest people on this earth is black kids from the East Coast. Go check that, go look that up if you think I'm lying. The two people with the highest IQ is two black young people. Facts. It's this one girl, Mr. Greg, she graduated college at like 15 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I've seen it. She got all these scholarships offers. I believe that's the one you're talking about.
Yes, man. Listen here, man. We don't got no other choice, bro. The same way we come together on here every day, it's unity here. And no matter what, we wouldn't let, no matter how much I don't like Frequent Flyer, no matter how much I don't like Boxing Hacker sometimes, no matter how much I don't like Blue Blood or Champ Side or Showbiz or one of those guys, Mr. Greg, I would never let a Ku Klux Klansman, and if a Blue Blood was sitting right next to me, I wouldn't let a Ku Klux Klansman do something to him, no, and say it's okay.
For that one.
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't even like. I don't like what Blue Blood and them was doing. But best believe if me and Blue Blood if I seen Blue Blood and it was a couple Klansmen trying to jump on him, I would help him. I wouldn't sit there and not help him because at that point it has nothing to do about what I think about him personally. At that point, but y'all ain't mentally aware enough to be on that level of game. It shouldn't matter how much you don't like Gervonta Davis as a boxer. You shouldn't like, if you are a black man, you shouldn't like how they trying to railroad them, no.
Yeah, that's some dirty shit. Ooh, excuse me, I didn't mean to cuss.
No, you can cuss. I didn't cuss. You can cuss. You can damn right. I'm just trying to get these people to understand, Mr. Greg, until we do what we do on these panels every day in real life. We don't let these big channels stop us from doing our content, even though they put out hit pieces on us. Say we tank a maniacs. Shadow ban our channel. Do we stop making content? No. I'm just saying, maybe I'm different. Maybe I was raised different.
No, you're expressing yourself. I think this is the kind of channel that you wanted to have, where some real talk get expressed from different age groups all together. This is the exact kind of thing that you should use social media for. Particularly, you're 30 years younger than me, so this is the kind of way you use your platform to reach out to other men in your age group. And maybe a few older men come in as well. It doesn't matter. But this is what you should do. Because, see, a lot of times we don't, as men in a greater sense, have a real talk about things that we don't even realize how badly they affect us. Or we see it affecting someone else, but don't realize you're just one step away from it happening to you as well. Nobody wants to be torn down. Nobody wants to be a pariah out here in this world. We want to be, yes, everybody should be able to care and love for each other. We know they do not. And we know that we have to be conscious of that. We know that there are some who don't want you to go but so far in this life. And when you go further than anybody expects, there's always going to be those who want to pull you back, pull you down. And they'll use any means, just like I say, beings by any means, they'll use any means to stop your progress.
100%.
Now we got a fighter who, yes, he has some troubles. We got to acknowledge that too. But he's now being used in a way that I have seen before. I've seen that, and I don't like it. I'm seeing it all over again. And I think Gervonta is still in his late 20s.
No, he's in his early 30s. Gervonta is 31 years old.
Okay, he's still at least 40 years ago. I'll just use that. When I was his age at 31, and I saw it. I saw it when I was 16. I saw it when I was 12.
Damn, Mr. Greg, that's 40 years ago. It's just how well you still is. Like, you still like spry, Mr. Greg. Oh, that's crazy. Like, when you say 40, I'm not 40 yet, Mr. Greg. So when you say 40 years ago and you was 30 something to somebody like me, it's like, God damn. And you still think like you still spry. God is good. I just hope I'm like that when I get older.
Here's what I would say to you. I'm glad you said something like that. All you have to do is take care of yourself right now. Not wait until you get older to start doing it. It's going to change, and you change with it. But you also have to continuously educate yourself. Nobody knows everything. I can come on your panel, I've come on other panel, and most times, I just listen, because there's some things you're going to learn that you didn't know, or there's some things that you're going to remember hearing somebody younger talk about it again. And then you're going to see there's some things that you were wrong about. That will happen. You have to allow yourself to live that way, that you can be wrong and you can correct it. But in order to be that kind of person, it has to be inside you in the first place. You got to go out here. I mean, I was just lucky. I would say that went out here and I did a lot of great things, some bad things. I'm not going to pretend like there was a halo over my head. But you learn. I went out there with curiosity. I went out there with the idea that I'm going to learn how to do multiple things. And I got fortunate. I've been in so many different situations and had a good life from those situations, and how I learned from them, I learned skills. I was out here with a lot of different people, some famous, some infamous, some who were just smart. And I'm learning from them because I was taught that you need to learn from people who've done something you've never done before. And you have to pay attention to them. So the older guys that I got a chance to be around, I kept my mouth shut because they was doing what I was just watching. I wanted to learn how to do certain things. And that's how young people have to be again. Don't just put down what happened before. Open up the darn books and read. Talk to some older people in your family. I made a mistake that I wish I could correct. My mother was a nightclub singer. And she sang in places on U Street in D.C. She sang at the Howard Theater and things like that. But I failed to talk about any of that until I was much older. I wish that during the times that I was a teenager, that I had privies to know about her life. Because with our fathers and mothers, we just see it as mother and dad. We forget they had a life before we came along.
100%.
And that's what you want to learn from, the life that they had before they had to change up and take care of children. But we don't do those kind of things either. A lot of times parents trying to be friends with the kids, and the kids need to be learning from their parents and be disciplined by them. So they'll be less likely. I won't say it won't always happen, but they'll be less likely to do a lot of the stupid stuff that they do now today. I don't know what I understand. Tank had to sleep in the gym in his younger years, so he was by himself a lot, even though he's in the gym. That was a safe space. He was able to, to learn the game of boxing and be around it. But where was he nourished at? Think about that. You got to be. You just don't learn one thing. You have to get somebody has to also be nourishing you. Somebody can teach you, just like you get with your father and he's showing you how to box.
Mr. Greg, I just wish that Tank had a big bro like me, dog. I really do.
Yeah,
like I swear to God, I do. Like,
you need that. A lot of them need that and crave that, and that's how a lot of times you end up running with dudes when you're 12 and they robbing and stealing and killing, and that's how we got a whole bunch of. I think I should have said unalive. That's how we got a whole bunch of 12 and 13-year-olds out here putting people in the dirt because of they're around just that element. That's where they're learning from. But there's nobody teaching them giving them a hug, teaching them that it's okay that you can cry, teaching them that sometimes you got to express yourself and let out that pain and that anger that's inside you. Because there's a lot of us men who are walking around here who are walking time bombs.
I want to say this, Mr. Greg. I gotta let Thomas go.
Oh, okay.
Black men, black women, we want to live life like we everybody else. We're not. And my guy D1 up here, so D1 is very educated on what I'm talking about. No offense to any Caucasians or anything, but this is just real.
Mm-hmm.
We not everybody else. We haven't been treated like everybody else. Our history is not like everybody else. It's not. You can accept that. You cannot accept that. You can't live like an Asian man, a Caucasian man, an Indian man, a Latino man. You can't do it. There has been proven that black males are sentenced to higher prison sentences for the same crime over any other race of man. This is proven. And Caucasian people did this research. It was this teacher at a college. White lady too. She said, and y'all can look this up on YouTube. She said, raise your hand if you would want to be treated like black people are treated in America.
That was in a classroom, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was that white lady with glasses.
Yeah,
she said, raise your hand if you want to be treated like black people are treated in America. Nobody raised their hand. Nobody.
Not one.
She said nobody. She said, don't nobody want to raise their hand? She said, nobody want to be treated like black people in America? What's wrong with that? Don't nobody want to be treated like black people in America? Nobody raised their hand. Lee Jackson said, I seen that video, Dean. And guess what? She said, so you know it's a problem. Because clearly, y'all clearly understand it's a problem how black people are treated. And you don't want to be treated like that. Then are you going to be part of the solution? Jan Elliott is her name. Is you going to be part of the solution then? You clearly know it's a problem. And you clearly wouldn't like it if it was you. What you going to do about it is basically what she was saying. Mm-hmm. And that's all Dean been saying all day.
Yeah, no facts. That's real
Thomas
facts.
Hill, what's up, bro?
Hey, bro, I'm going to say right now.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Oh, no, I was just only going to say, man, I stand 100% by what you're saying, bro. I really don't understand why we as people like to submarine ourselves, our own selves, and we take pride in that stuff. We make jokes about that ish. You got people out here on a daily basis just really playing on ninjas' downfalls, and that's crazy to me. Mr. Greg said something that was tantamount, man. Like, you got to stay quiet and listen. I remember The Breakfast Club. Now, I'm no huge fan of The Breakfast Club, but one time they had Felicia Rashad on there. And I mean, She went on that show. You know how their aura is. When I say her aura consumed the whole show, after a while, they didn't even talk. They just sat there and listened. And she just talked about how excellence is what's within us as a people. And for some odd reason, we get a kick out of just throwing dirt on our excellence and on our heritage and our greatness. And they don't come from that place. They come from a place where, you know, it was a renaissance and everybody appreciated the beauty that was in us, the creativity that is us, the originality that you can find in us. And you know, she said we should be embracing it. Because when you said, like you said, I mean, and you keynoted it with that Jane, I forget her last name, Elliott, I believe. Yeah, you said Jane Elliott. Yeah. She often made, you know, poignant videos about that type of behavior and how it's not accepted.
Hey Thomas, can you pause real quick? Hey y'all, make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to Kwee channel, because Kwee be talking about a lot of these same things. If y'all rock with Deem, I'm pretty sure that y'all gonna rock with Kwee. She got her own channel. And she be going live sometimes at like 10 o'clock at night, like 10, 11, 9, around those times. So like, share, and subscribe. If y'all click on her icon, if y'all click on her icon right now, that'll go right to her channel. And then you can just subscribe that way. So make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to my girl Kwee.
Bro, you said what time standard?
Thursday, Eastern Standard Time.
It depends on whatever she feel like. I'm not sure the day she feel like. It's just, I guess, whatever day she feel like. But just make sure you like, share, subscribe, put your notifications on so you can be notified.
For sure.
No more sleepwalking with the deuce. He says, man, we gotta stop sleeping. We gotta stop sleepwalking through light. Through life, 100%, man.
And just to conclude my thought, because like I want this to be known. They love our essence. They just hate our existence. Yep. And let that resonate with you, man. They love our essence. You can tell by everything that's popping, it's us. It's just they don't recognize or want to recognize our existence. And I'm off on that.
Hey, yo, I want to say, fellas, I appreciate y'all. Oh, Ty, hold on. My dog Ty ain't. Ty had to get off. Yo, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to end the show, man. Thank you, everybody that came up, man. We had a great band up. Get ready for that Super Bowl, dog. Hope y'all win, dog.
Yeah, man, I have some juice for you on this topic a little bit, just a little bit.
Now, go ahead. I'm gonna let everybody else go off, and then you go in and pop your stuff.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna say is,
go ahead. You got the floor, band up.
I feel like it's a disconnect. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, I feel like it's just a disconnect with us. I feel like we, as Black people, as African Americans, not only need to come together, we need to figure out. I think it's important to figure out who we are. You know what I mean? Know where we come from, and how many Black people in America do you know that's even wanting to speak an African language? You know what I mean, or a native language to that. You know what I mean? We always see people wanting to speak Spanish or whatever. So, you know what I mean? I really think it comes from cultural roots that we just need to tap into as all as one, along with coming together and along with a lot of things that you guys say too. And stop really pointing the finger at, you know what I mean, at other people, and really look at ourselves in the mirror and know that we got to, if we want change, we got to do it our damn selves.
No, it band up. No, we could still point the finger. No, it's other people, but we can't just do that though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can point it's motherfuckers trying to get us banned up. We the most hated 100%. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't get to just be like that's true and do no self-improvement. You understand?
Yeah.
So what is true? Then we know it's true. What we gonna do about it, band up?
You know what I do see though? I do see a lot of black history, and a lot of what we wanted, like what we have a strive to do, doesn't really get handed down through generations, bro. Like it really don't. And I was watching this I forgot what was it? It's on YouTube. I think it's a 30 for 30, something like that. And it was like how this black dude ended up buying his old slave owner's house, whatever, or something like that. He did it on accident or whatever like that. And like how he went through the yard or whatever, through the property, and found like some of like the ancestors, you know what I mean, that they weren't allowed in the house like that, right? But he had older relatives, and then like the oldest relative he had was like 90s or whatever the case may be, right? and he was trying to like ask her, you know what I mean, what does she know, you know what I mean, about, you know what I mean, more of their history. And she was like, oh, we were, you know what I mean, as a kid, we wasn't allowed to talk like that, and adults always kicked us out. So that's an older lady that's in her 90s saying that. So if black people ain't never really gonna be trying to talk and let their, you know what I mean, let their people know what they're going through or whatever the case may be, then she don't know nothing to give nobody else, to know nobody else, to know nobody else. You know how I see that goes down. And that kind of goes down even from my personal family. Like on my mom's side, my dad's side, nigga, I can go anywhere and talk to anybody. I can go to St. Louis, Missouri and talk about my dad's side. My mom's side is so small and they don't know too much of shit. Like I can barely even reach up past my grandmother's mom. You know what I mean? Like I gotta do some digging when it comes to that. And that's simply off of motherfuckers ain't talking. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers was so deprived at a certain time. They didn't teach their young, you know what I mean? They didn't teach my mom, and my mom's older. My mom's 50, 51, right? Her sister's in her 70s. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
And she don't even know too much. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about that too, and wanting to actually learn and reach back. You know what I mean? What's happening?
What's going on, Quee? Talk to him.
What's going on? No, I didn't want to interrupt him. Go ahead and let it finish. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, that's pretty much what I was landing my plane. You know what I mean? Along with this coming back, we gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta learn our history and learn where we really come from, and actually have a determination to want to learn something. You know what I mean? We as especially growing up in America, what they push in these history classes, I learned so much about the Greeks and the Romans and all this other shit. But you know what I mean? But what the fuck, you know what I mean? You guys ain't teaching us really too much about African history. You gotta really go outside and really like learn where this comes from. You know what I mean? Do some digging yourself, and that's just off determination of who you're around and how you were raised, and you actually wanted to do it. Because they always talk about like there's over 180, 300, something like that, native languages forgotten. There's 89 African languages. You know what I mean? Or something like that. We should know at least one of them. I'm talking to this African dude at work, bro. You know, like 9 different languages, and English is like the one he's weakest in.
No, I get it. Quee, what's up, Quee?
What's happening with y'all? What's going on? I was trying to hurry up and get back to the house. I had to go make a run real quick, but I'm back at the house. Okay. But no, these types of things, when I always talk about it on my channel, I don't say y'all, unless I'm speaking about a specific group of individuals. But a lot of the time when I have my show, I'm like, what the hell are we doing out here? Mm-hmm. If you think about it, if people are scrolling on YouTube, right? They don't know you from a can of paint or whatever the hell saying y'all want to use with it. Then all of a sudden, they see your channel and they click on it. If what they're seeing is we up here acting a damn fool, grown-ass men and women included are arguing about grown-ass men, this is their first impression of us. This is what they're seeing. Y'all can't say that that's not what's happening. That's what's happening. Mm-hmm. And we got to do something better. And I've been saying this for the longest, like, what the hell are we doing? What are we doing? We out here looking like damn fools out here, trying to prove a point that don't nobody really give a shit about, depending on the person that's up here running their mouth. Mm-hmm. And then secondly, majority of the time, we always want to be right instead of just being quiet and listening. Like I was saying on Thursday, when I said to Deem on my show, that a lot of people don't really think about. The words listen and silent have the same letters for a reason.
Say that one more time.
The words listen and silent have the same letters for a reason. Mm-hmm. And too many people are out here trying to run their damn mouths too much, like pretty much diarrhea of the mouth, instead of just shutting up and listening to what people say. I see it happen to you all the time, Deem. I see it happen to Knockout all the time. I see it happen to Unc all the time, where y'all can be up here trying to cook, trying to say something, and all of a sudden, depending on who it is, you'll have people come in your chat completely talking about something that has nothing to do with what you're talking about.
Nothing.
And that lets me know, to me, that's disrespectful as hell. But y'all be cool, people be cool with it. Y'all be cool with it. Y'all are the fellas. It's y'all's channels. People in the chat be cool with it. So it's nothing I can say about it. Because you let me say something, especially the person that I am. And I know can't nobody piss off a group of men faster than my ass telling them the shit that they don't want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
because I can piss off people real quick, and it's done intentionally. It's not an accident.
Me too.
And it starts with accountability that no one wants to take.
Say that word one more again. Say that word one more again.
Accountability. Now, me being who I am, I'm gonna tell you. If I'm gonna tell you a story, I'm gonna tell you from the beginning to end. This is where I fucked up at. This is what happened. I know it was wrong, but I did this too. I'm not finna just shun and tell half of a story and make it half truth, aka a lie. I'm not finna do all that. I don't give a damn if it make me look bad or not. I really don't care. But the fact of the matter is me sharing a story, is me telling you, take whatever meat off that bone you need and leave the rest there. So you can go do something different. Don't do what I do, because I can tell you how I fucked it up and how I did it wrong. I can tell you that. So I can tell you, don't do that. Go do something different. And that's why I have my channel, because it's not going to be popular because, number one, I'm a woman that's talking things like this and how I talk. And a lot of people, I'm not going to say any names because I've seen some of them in your chat, but I ain't going to say no names. But they don't have a problem with the message. They have a problem with the messenger being me. And I'm like, I done grew up around y'all motherfuckers my entire life. Babe, I am 45. I'll be 46 this year. Do you think it's a problem that I have not overcome yet? I'm still standing when people trying to shut my channel down. I'm still standing when people tried to ruin what I had. I'm still standing and I'm still here. And it's nothing that they can say or do that's going to make me or my channel go away. And the day I decide to say, you know what, fuck all this, it'll be the day that YouTube is no longer fun for me. I got peace every day. Every day I wake up, I got peace. I don't have chaos in my life. So I don't have to go different places to go find peace. I got it right here.
Right
and
here.
that's where it's, I'm country as hell.
I love it. I love it.
born and raised in Texas, baby.
Right.
Right here. You know what I'm talking about? But that's just a little bit of the things that I talk about and how I talk. And it's a lot more profanities in here when it's needed.
Oh yeah,
I'm just keeping it
Quickly
light
don't
because
give a
it's on your
damn.
channel. I'm
Quickly, I'm
keeping
gonna
it
say
light,
this. It's like I said, I do this because for young men like Tank and Shakur, Devin, I don't like people lying on us, especially as black men, black women. I don't like lies. And something Sinai and Hart said earlier, and it was so true. This was one thing Sin said that was 100% true. Propaganda get people killed all the time. Ex-JFK, rest in peace to him. Propaganda get people killed there all the time. And then when you do that, and then I keep hearing people talk about he's a woman beater. When the fuck did I miss something where Gervonta Davis beat somebody up? Did Dean miss that? When that happened? I've heard people that women say he did it, and then they found out he didn't do it. I never noted that he got convicted of anything of the such. But they still run with it, Kwee, as if it's fact. And that's what I was trying to talk about with Tank before. Because
they
no
want it
matter
to
what
be
the
true.
allegations, look at Jonathan Major. We saw a video. Kwee, he didn't hit that girl. All that nigga did was snatch his phone and run down the street.
And they still, and that's the thing. And it's always, we are our worst enemies ourselves. Just like we as individuals are our worst critic. After every single show that I do, I criticize myself until I fall asleep. I do every show on what I could have done better, how I could have said something. Damn, you might want to remember to turn your camera off so they don't see that the light bulb ain't went off on you when you're having a thought. Like I'm saying, I do that. I do that every week that I have my show, and I don't go on every single day. I'm a once a week type person because I got a real life outside of YouTube. I take care of my mama. I take care of my son. I got a household that I gotta take care of.
100%.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, but I ain't using nobody. I'm not taking from anybody. I don't need anything from anybody because I can provide for myself. The things that I want, the things that I do, and the things that I look for in individuals are things that money can't buy. And people are too busy looking for things that money can buy and be disappointed when they get their receipt and find out it's not what it is.
I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to say this to Tank. Bro, you my guy, love you to death. And it's big bro talking, man. Worst thing I ever tried to do was be that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I have been around the block like a NASCAR 500. Any body type I done had, it, skin complexion, attitude, whatever. I've been there, done that. Worst thing I ever tried to do was be that guy. And what I mean by be that guy, I am that guy. What I mean by be that guy is I want to have all the chicks. I want to go to the club, everybody, we balling and all that, and with your homeboys and all, yeah, all that, yeah. No, it meant nothing. It means nothing. Really does. Means nothing. Because what I found out, once you become my age, one thing you start to realize, damn, does she just like me because I'm good at sex? Does she just like me because I got a couple of eyes? See, dudes don't understand this. Hey, quick, dudes don't understand this. Bro, you know girls could just like you because of how good your sex is too, right?
What
You
I
know
tell
that
you,
works
what
both
I
ways.
tell you on my show on Thursday, Dave, before you started laughing and choked up?
Listen, we ain't even. Hey, listen. Oh, you could get used too, homie.
You know what I'm
Especially
talking
in
about?
today's time.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You said if you know you had a certain, you know. That's all. If
You
you know,
know,
you know.
yeah,
I would have
pretty
been
much,
over.
pretty much.
But me understanding this, I want to be liked for Dean and not the good parts. Oh, not
Mm-hmm.
the your leg in your ear and you like how charismatic I am and I'm funny and I be chilling and all that. That's cool. But do you like me when I'm sad? Do you like Dean when I'm upset and I'm loud? Do you like me then when I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit you talking about, dog? All right, I told you I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone about it. I don't want to talk about it. Do you like me then? See, that's what you need to be trying to find.
That's not what they
Somebody
want,
that you can
bro.
be vulnerable with, somebody that you can actually go talk to and not feel less of a man by doing it. Any chick that you think that you can't open up to, let me tell you, homeboy, she's not for you then.
That's not what they want, though. I'm a testament of that's not what they want.
I understand.
What I see in the things that I've been around, and I'll be like, fellas, what the hell wrong with y'all? What y'all be thinking? Because being on the type of time that I'm on the don't call me, I'll call you type shit. If I want to go do what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to your house, do what I do, and I'm out.
Right.
If that's the type of time that I'm on. But I always get asked the same question of, again, what type of man am I looking for? And I give the same answer. I'm looking for one that can give me things that money can't buy.
100%.
And I am yet to have that because it's always me taking care of them, and it's the reciprocity is not there. And then I'm end up looking crazy because you pissing me off. And when I throw these warning shots out at you, first shot, hey, bro, you might want to chill out and leave me alone. Second shot, hey, I just told you might want to leave me alone, dog. Go find you something to do. Go play in the grass or something. Second, the third time, because I'm not going to argue with you in my house. My house is my peace. So why would I be in my house arguing with you? I'm going to get up off my black ass. I'm going to put on my slides or my tennis shoes or whatever the fuck I want to put on that day. I'm going to walk my black ass outside, get in my Yukon, and I'm going to give you exactly what you're looking for. And then I'm going to take my black ass back in my house and I'm going to calm my ass down because I shouldn't have to argue with anybody. I shouldn't have to raise my voice at anybody. But if I have to, I will. And the phrase that I use a lot of the time, and I've been using it for years, if I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me, we shouldn't have any problems unless you create a problem.
No, that'd be a big problem when you don't fuck. That's one of my biggest problems in my life. When Dean don't fuck with you, is a rat. See, that's another thing I think because maybe I am so expressive in a lot of other ways that once I stop being that way, they don't know how to deal with it. I can go from we laugh right again and we up there, how you blah, blah, until I'm talking to you like, baby girl, oh, okay. Last girl I even had an argument with. I was like, yo, can we talk? She turned her back to me and said, talk for what?
See what I'm
She
talking
said,
about?
or she said, well, what we need to talk about. Guess what I did, Kwee? I ain't even argue because I had turned the TV off and everything. And I was like, yo, can we talk? She turned her back. Well, what we need to talk about. Guess what I did, y'all? Show y'all how player I am. Guess what Dean did? I turned that TV back on, put my sneakers on, left out real quietly, heard the door close. She ain't see me again.
Let me piggyback off that and let me give you an example. And as soon as I start this example, y'all gonna think it's about money. And it's not. In August of 2023, again, I take care of my mom, so I'm taking care of the bills. She didn't remind me about a bill because she turned it off. My mom you just gotta let her do what she gonna do. She's 68, so let her do what the fuck she gonna do.
Mom's the same
So
way.
she turned off the paper bills so that I can get them and put it on paperless, and just got it coming to her email instead of mine. Don't know why, but that's what she did. And 3 days before I got paid, I'm sitting there working, and I'm on the phone at the time with the stranger, and my lights got turned off. I'm on the phone with this dude that was, quote unquote, I got expunged off my record. I'll just say that.
Okay.
And I didn't ask him for anything. I just said, oh shit, my lights got turned off. His response was, so what are you going to do? I didn't ask him for anything. He could have just said, hey, you know what? Let's come up with a plan real quick and see what we finna do. He could have did that. But the minute he said, so what you finna do? I said, you know what? I'm going to call you back. I got off the phone, and 2 hours later, I had to move my money around. You know what I'm talking about? I got money all over the place.
How much it was, Kwee?
No, I didn't even. No.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that was never a thought because I don't ask people for money. I just said, oh shit, my lights got turned off. I'm in the middle of working because I work from home.
No, I know, but he didn't say, Dad, your lights got turned off. How much is it?
No.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It was, what are you going to do? I said, you know what? I'm going to call you back. 2 hours later, me pulling bank accounts up. Let me see what I got over here. Let me check this one. Let me check that. Okay, you know what? I know what I'm finna do. In 2 hours, my lights are turned back on. And I called him back. He was like, everything good? I said, of course it is. You must have forgot who I am.
That's crazy because it's funny you even said that, man. That's crazy because one of my daughter's mom, she was unappreciative that I paid the lights. So it's just funny just hearing that story. It's just how it can be unappreciated in the whole other way. It's amazing to me. That's the same. And then guess what, Kwee, after we was broken up, she was like, and she lived where she lived. I live where I live. Opulent. Watch this. She gonna say, oh, now I see what you was talking about with that light bill. I said, oh, Pico whooping your ass, huh?
Bruh. When I tell you, I don't ask people for money. I got that. I can do this shit myself.
That's funny as shit.
I do all of this myself. I don't ask nobody for anything. And what I had always thought, because again, I was raised around my dad, my uncles. I was raised around a few aunties and my grandmama, about 3 aunties and my grandmama and my mama. So other than that, it's around all uncles, my dad and my granddad. That's who I was with. So I'm listening to their conversations. They never said, oh, Quiddy, you need to get your ass in the house. You don't need to be listening to us. It was never that. I'm outside with them. So I didn't ask anybody I'm not that type of person to be asking people for money. Hey, I need you to feel sorry for me. No, my nigga, I got that. Let me figure this out. And at that time, that's all I wanted was someone to give me a plan. Hey, you know what? Calm down, chill out. This is what we're gonna do. Even though they're not doing anything. Because I'm not asking them, hey, let me go and get a couple hundred from you. I didn't ask that.
Damn, you can't even give me no intellectual cash. You can't even give me no intellectual money. Like, damn, can you help me out with a plan? Prime example, shorty, one girl I was dealing with, right? And she was about to move out. And she was like, but I want to pay them this rent. I was like, man, you don't get them people to give money. You don't get them people your rent. I was like, is you going back? She was like, no. I was like, what is you going to give? Well, I don't want it to be on my credit. And I was like, man, they not going, if this is your last month, man, you better not pay them people that money. Best decision she ever made.
Like,
she really was arguing with me though, Queen. Like, you sure? No, yes, I am sure. Don't give them people that money. Don't give them people that money. That'll be the stupid. You ain't gonna get it back. I'm gonna just tell you this. You ain't gonna get it back. What they gonna do? They gonna evict you before you leave?
Like, it's crazy because I'm not gonna sit there and be arguing. Like, honestly, I get my hair done every 2 weeks. I get my nails done, get my feet done when I get them done. Thank God I'm single. I've saved so much money. I have saved so much money by being single. I'm telling you.
I know.
As much as I take care of shit and make sure shit gets done. And I can say, yeah, that was my fault that the lights got turned off because I didn't ask. But hell, she forgot too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you know what? I just said, you know what, Mama, my fault, Mama. I apologize. Just give it to me and I'll do what I need to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get mad at her for it because how the hell you gonna get mad at your damn mama? She's 68. Damn, she's gonna be 69 this year. You just let her do what she gonna do, bruh. Just hope that she don't trip and fall and bust her ass or something. At this point is where we at with it.
You funny as hell. You better stop it.
So I just I do what I do. And I'm not saying, am I perfect? Fuck no, I'm not perfect. I cuss a whole lot. Yes, I do. But I was raised around a cussing family. That don't make it right, but that's just how the fuck we communicate around here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just, I'm just, that's just what we do.
No, I understand that. Understand.
I've never asked a man to get my hair done. I don't ask to get my nails done. The last person who got that shit done for me was my husband. And I'm divorced. So in between that in between me finally getting this divorce, and then I waited 4 years before I even got in another relationship. And now that relationship has been expunged from my record, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yo, that's funny as shit. I would start using that. That shit is expunged. I'm gonna start using it.
I'm telling you, it's expunged.
That ain't my ex. That ain't my ex. That's expunged. No, he's expunged from my record.
Yeah, it's expunged.
We put in the paperwork. We got it overturned. Okay.
I'm telling you, and did. So that's why I said everybody that knows me that actually live here, they know where the hell I'm at. Every other Friday around the same time, they know people can pull up and they know exactly where I'm at. Because I'm getting my hair done every 2 weeks, same day, same time. If
anybody laid to the side.
You know what I'm talking about? So if anybody wanted to surprise me, that can happen. Or you wanted to pay for it, my hairstylist owns the shop. So it's like, it's not a surprise on where I'm at. I get up every morning. I work from home. I stay at home and I stay out of these streets. But being single, baby, I be out in these streets. I'm gonna be out here swinging and banging and turning corners.
Be careful out there in them damn Houston streets. Be careful, because I ain't heard the best of stuff.
Oh no, look, I don't live in Houston anymore. I used to live in Houston. I'm in the DFW.
Okay, all right, man. All right,
but I used to live in Houston, and I had so much fun out there in Houston, baby.
I might be coming down there because my family they've been being on my ass. Because I got family that live in that area. You're
supposed to be going a lot of places, man.
I am, bro, because I'm connected to a lot of places, and everybody, Dean, come out Cali. No, Dean, come to Texas. I really want to go to Miami, or just stay where the hell I'm at. But so it's a lot of things to think over. But it's not just for me, my daughters too, man. So it's like, just navigating this, especially like, damn, like, I just want to give them the best life possible. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all you can do. And that's all you can do.
Like, I just want to give them the best life possible where they can, because being raised by your dad is going to be, they're going to have some difficulties there as well, because I ain't their mama, but I'm a very affectionate dad and things like that. So it's like, where can I have them at where I think I had a best environment for them? So I'm still, I'm still going over that, still trying to figure that part out. But we gonna make something happen now. But don't be surprised. My Dean ass might be in Honolulu.
Look, when I tell you, when I played ball and my dad was there, and the first time I ended up had a hairline fracture in my ankle, my dad was like, "Get up! Ain't nothing wrong with you. Get up!
Get your ass up.
Get your ass up! Ain't nothing wrong with you." And I had to get up It wasn't until I got up and tried to run and I fell again. Then that's when my dad jumped out of the stands, scooped my ass up and ran me out and put me in the car. We went to the doctor. But that was literally it. If not, my dad ain't finna stay. He's not finna be all coddling me. No, it's get your ass up. I'm
And
the
these little
oldest
girls,
out
man,
here.
it's just so tough for y'all. Like, I've dated so many women that it makes me understand how much a dad is important. You understand? Like they all got dad issues. Like, and it don't even matter how good their mom is. It doesn't even matter, especially with women. It doesn't even matter how good her mom is. It's going to be some residuals there from my experiences. And I think I've not to toot my own horn, but I think Dame could kind of talk. You know what I'm saying? That's all Dame going to say. I think I could kind of talk. So it's like, I understand that, and then I hear them talk about being touched as a kid. And
that sucks. But I told you, when my dad comes around, I call my daddy and he come around the corner because he don't live too far from me. He come around this corner. If my daddy is here, I'm conjoined at the hip. I am right next to him the entire time my dad is around me until my daddy say he finna go home. I am right there with him.
That's how they is. And them girls, man. Because you know what it is? I think, I'm going to be real. I think I'm a cool dad. Like, I'm cool, but I'm stern. So I think I allow myself to be cool because I don't play. You understand, Quickly? Like, when I ain't playing, it ain't playing. It ain't even, they don't even play with me. They'll never think that I'm their friend, but they know daddy cool as hell. I don't even think I will ever have to explain that to my daughters.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But like, I'm I'm coming in, checking on you. I play with them all the time. I rough house with them. Like, when they ain't doing nothing wrong, I ain't the dad looking for something. Like, some dads, they just, some people dads, you like, damn, your dad mean as shit. Like, like, I'm not that dad.
My dad was like, hey, go climb a tree or something.
Yeah, like, go ahead, go out there, go backflip. But I'm also the dad with my girl. Just because you fall, I'm not about to run over there. Oh, poor baby, get up, come on, baby, let's get.
Yeah,
because I want to teach her a certain level of toughness and when the main thing I just want to teach my daughters is they femininity, baby girl. That shit gonna get you a long way. Trust your dad. But I'm gonna teach them the game. I'm gonna teach them to be feminine, not stupid. It's a difference.
Well, like I told you the other day on my show, bro, you can, as parents, men and women, parents, we can teach our children every damn thing in the book that we feel we need to teach them. That don't mean they little raggedy asses are not gonna listen, but they'll eventually, the light bulb's gonna go off. But you gotta let them fall.
Hey, quick. Now, do you really think my daughters? I think they listen to Dave a little bit better. Then you about to be rolling. I think they listen to Dave a little better. Cause y'all, do you think my daughters will walk in the house and hear me say, "Ride again"? I told you I'd ride again.
I was gonna say, Dean, where did that come from, and what is your funniest ride again moment? And real quick, I got my son's 7. I got a light skinned, long hair, cute son, man, that everybody want to confuse as a girl, and I'm in Seattle. If you know what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's the worst. I know that's the worst.
So
you get offended.
Dip, duck, dodge, fight, and what did you just say? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to him, it's a little different. But you got to tell me, what was your funniest ride again, dog?
My funniest in real life or like on
real
YouTube?
Real life.
Okay, I gotta fall off. I gotta go finish cooking, y'all.
All right, Quick. I appreciate you, Quick.
Send us a plate, man. Me and Philly went to Seattle. It's good.
Yeah, he said send us a plate. He said no plate up there, nigga. Can you hear me, band up? My funniest right again moment. Damn, bro, that's a hard ass question, dog. My funniest right again moment in real life. Damn, dog, that's a hard ass question, gang. I gotta think about that. Band up. That's a I'm glad that you asked me that question because in real life that is a hard ass question. I've had a few moments, but oh man, that's a hard question. I don't think I can answer that right now, man. I don't think I can answer that right now.
Get some time on it. You know we're gonna chop it up.
We're gonna chop it up, band up. I love that question. I'm gonna think that over. Damn, Dean, what was your funniest right again moment, dog.
And you know what I can't say for Band Up, man. I don't know. I mean, there's people that be coming up on here cooking, whatever the case may be, bro. But from everybody that I've ever talked to, Manager Marty, Blues, the AM Sports Media, everybody. One thing they always say, Band Up, you got some good ass questions because I know how to think outside the box, man.
No, that's a great ass question, bro. Like I appreciate that. I'll get back on you on that tomorrow when I see you because I know you're gonna come up here with them
Oh
Seahawks
man, you see me and Blaze in the chat.
Yeah, I already know your ass gonna be up here at them Seahawks win. So
it's time.
So I'm gonna think that. Damn. Oh, my funniest right again moment. Damn.
I'm gonna hit my mom with that shit today because she's a Patriots fan. I'm gonna be like, right again.
Oh no! All right, my funniest right again moment. It was this bitch ass nigga at my job that thought he wanted to smoke, but I used to pack them niggas up every day. Right? He wound up. They had a plan, Band Up, to try to get me fired because niggas couldn't beat me with their hands. And they was bigger than me, Band Up. But people in real life know what's up with me. Y'all think I just be talking, but people in real life know what's up. So anyway, they had a plan to get me fired from my job or whatever, right? Homie wound up getting fired for trying to fight an old head. And I came back to work and was like, right again. The nigga that tried to get me fired wound up getting fired. That's my funniest right again moment. 100%. That's my funniest right again moment. Hey yo, and if he listening, you bitch ass nigga, and nigga, you still when you see me, you won't do nothing, nigga. We know what's up, nigga. I used to have them niggas spooked every day at work. Yeah, what's up? Holla at me. Yeah. And then your ass got fired trying to take your emotions out on my old head because he my old head. You really felt that way towards me. But Dean wasn't at work that day. You know what made it even better, Band Up? The day he got fired, I wasn't even there. I got the phone call. Like, yo, you know what happened, Dean? You know that bitch ass nigga in OG was fighting or they was about to fight? I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah, he pushed such and such and she broke her arm. That was my funniest right again moment. That was amazing. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Yeah. And I wasn't even at work. You can't blame Dean. Yeah, but I appreciate you, man. I'm going to holler at you.
Man.
All right, bro. Yeah, goofball dude at my job. They was hating on me. Look, this how thorough Dean was. I wasn't at work one day, right, y'all? I had went through it with one of our managers. So one of our managers, me and them went through it, right? We was, I let them know about these stuff. I had snapped on them or whatever. Watch this, y'all. I wasn't at work, right? Because of that situation. Dudes didn't like me. They in the break room laughing about me like, yeah, Dean gonna lose his job and such gonna come here and replace Dean, right? They in there talking and they trying to show off because the babe looked good. Like the girl that was in there, she looked good. What they didn't know is that me and Shorty cool. I swear to God on my kid, y'all, she called me up. She said, Dean, I don't even do all this, Dean. But I had to tell you. I'm like, what's up? What's wrong? What's going on? Somebody in my family passed away. It wasn't because of that. Somebody in my family passed away while I wasn't at work, right? I'm like, what's wrong? What's up? She was like, Dean, I just never seen nothing like this. Like, bro, they was in the break room hating on you so bad. Like, it made me sick to my stomach. Like, I had to call you and tell you. Mind you, y'all, this is the girl that don't do stuff like this. Like, when she say she don't do stuff like this, she do not do stuff like this. You hear me? Like, I know she's telling the truth. She is not going to do that. Dean, please don't say nothing. I didn't, y'all. I didn't say anything. I never said anything. I just treated them accordingly every day since. I ain't said a word to them since. They hated me. I ain't said a word to them since. Every time they see me, I be gritting on them. I was so bad with it, yo. I wouldn't stop staring until they stopped staring at me type time. Like, so they knew that I knew, but they wouldn't say nothing either. So yeah, bitch ass nigga, don't say nothing. Bitch ass nigga, yeah, don't say nothing. Don't ask me why I don't like you. You don't want to know the answer. Hoe ass nigga. And then that just continued over months. And then that situation I told y'all happened. But God is good when it comes to stuff like that. All my kids. Yeah, God is good. Yep. They in there trying to impress Shorty. Whole time she rock with Dean. She knows Dean thorough. Call me right up. I said, yeah. She was like, yeah. And I know this is a girl that would not lie because she was kind of cool with them too. She wouldn't just make this up. Like this is not, trust me, y'all, this is not in her character. She's one of the best people I know, if I'm being honest. Man. And I felt like 50 Cent, like, damn, what did I do? Like, damn, I thought we was cool. Listen here, that's why I don't get it confused on YouTube. I know there's plenty of niggas that don't like me on YouTube. They just think I don't know. Like, they just think I'm stupid. You would never be smarter than me, dog. Not when it comes to being real. You might be more educated than me. You might have more connections than me. You'll never be thorougher than me. You'll never out common sense me. Yeah, you could be more book educated. You're not more educated, though, and you're not more life educated. I doubt that highly. Highly doubt that. So to answer Band Up question, that was my best ride again moment. I was at work the next day. They talk about you shouldn't be stomping on people's graves or be happy. No, I was happy that that hating ass nigga got fired. Yes, I was. I was at work acting a fool when I got back. Yes, I was. 100% I was happy. Because it was just how ironic, and I wasn't even here the day it happened. How ironic. Goofy ass nigga. Trying to fight a nigga in his 60s and 70s. You's a hoe. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know what this is, man. Dean, by any means. And I holla at y'all, man.
I think I saw the same thing when you told me about loving. Now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Kid from bad cities with good hearts. We had bad starts, now we gotta push the start. It's sunny outside, but the ceiling just come apart. Can't be a teacher if you scared to leave your mark. I'm A+, hope my daughter keeping her grades up. It's hard to reach out, especially when you way up. The clothes can be loud, but that really don't say much. Roll around a Fanta, I'm smoking a beige blunt. I want black people to come together, I can't front. Like hot sauce, crossovers on N1. They want me to hate myself, not say that I'm handsome. For this money, they holding our integrity ransom. When you gift it, just know they want Christmas canceled. So I stay with the Tommy, cause on this mic I'm Bruce Lee when it come to karate. You gotta listen, somebody taught Mr. Miyagi. That's just shit you gotta learn. That's why kids sit on the potty. Guess it's my job to tell them. Then I'm young, black, and elegant. Did I mention intelligent? With the heart the size of an elephant, with rhymes that cut the mustard, that give you something you could relish in. I'm hot, dog, what that mean if I can't eat? I'm on a beach, feet burning from the sand heat. A lot of people got voices that can't speak. Record labels put out diss songs so we can beef. Y'all better wake up, they want a female thinking they beauty come from makeup. She don't want to get left behind, so she went and got a fake butt. She worried about her lace front, I'm trying to get a lake front. Swear I'm the hottest, like the 7th and 8th month. Never been a crash dummy, no lie, I can't stunt. These rappers dull, they can't make the cut. You ever felt like good enough wasn't good enough? Your mom made you mad and you couldn't cuss? I know the feeling, that's why I ain't chillin' till my children got $1 million. And the whip Sicilian, but the passenger Brazilian. Wayne taught me one thing in this game, is no ceilings. My bars like Alex Fleming discovering penicillin. But somehow I'm still sick, suck at blackjack. 21 and up, I still hit. Thanks for rocking with me, cause we said real Chris had the same impact as a slap from Will Smith.
I think